like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select settings. Select your network and select Setup Connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels, then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it! You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Jenny Mays from Hobby Art. Hobby Art's a family-run company and we've been designing and manufacturing stamps for over 28 years now. We have an extensive range of clear and rubber stamps and we're proud that they're all manufactured in Britain. Whatever your style, there's always something that will interest you with Hobby Art stamps. Crafting is my passion and I love teaching. I love sharing my ideas with other people. This is why I enjoy being part of the Hochanda family, because I have the time to share my ideas, maybe open a door for somebody and give them the confidence to start stamping. So make sure you join me, Jenny Mays, on Hochanda.
Very good morning. We're up bright and early bird catch the worm. We've got some epic sunrise specials. We're going to launch in about a few seconds time. We're going to be launching the brand new deal of the day, and we've got some news on what's coming up on Hoochanda. This is Good Morning Hoochanda. Indeed, so good evening, Hochanda then. That's a bit awkward, wasn't it? AMs, PMs, AMs, PMs. Thanks for joining me. My name is Charlie. We've got a lovely show lined up for you. Come and have a chat. Put the kettle on. Put the kettle on, put the breakfast on, what you're having for breakfast, and inspire me afterwards. Now, Good Morning Hochanda, this is all about a bit of news, what's happening today, because we have got an action-packed day today. We've got some incredible guests, as always, here. But, Joe, we're going to tell you about the news very shortly, but we're going to be launching something brand new. Now, a deal of the day. Now, don't get this confused with a one-day special, which is coming up later on. But a deal of the day is also a 24-hour special, OK? This launches right now, 7 o'clock every single morning. Now, we know this brand so well, don't we? This is the Mill Shop Online. Now then, this is the Mystical Forest collection. So you've got 100% cotton. Now, each piece, because not you think for that price, was that a total? 1 metre in total for £12? No, you're getting 4 metres. I'm going to say that again. You are getting 4 metres. I know, shut the front door. 4 metres, that's a good deal. That's a really, really good deal. Now then, let's have a look at this. This is gorgeous. Gorge. Absolutely gorgeous. Too early to say the word gorge, isn't it? But I did it. Right. It is large, isn't it? Right, here we go. Look. That is mahoosive. It's got like a lovely sort of like metallic kind of shimmer. It's like a satin shimmer. That is very smart. I mean, scatter cushions on the guest bedroom. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. That's naughty. Scatter cushions. We love a scatter cushion. Have you got a scatter cushion, Chloe? No? Have you got? Are you partial to a scatter cushion? Facebookers, let me know, because I think they're a lovely way. Oh, I've actually got the tablet. I can have a look now. Who's watching? Right. Heather's watching. Good morning, Heather. We've got David, got the usuals there. Thank you very much, guys. We have got Diamond, got David Cook. Guys, thanks very much. Morning, Snowy and Chopkins. It's snowy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's alarming. You're referring to a bear, or are you calling me Chopkins? Thanks, Leonie. That's her fault. I'll blame her for this. Is it Snowy? Is that the official name? So, hi. How you doing? Snowy, nice for you to keep me company today. You all right? It's fine. It's fine now. Yeah, no, it's fine. Right, now then, let's have a look at the other No, sorry, I thought it nodded off. Right, so there we go. We have got more fabric here. Sorry, it's freaking me out a little bit. It's staring at me. There we go. You have a little nap, Snowy. No one puts Snowy in the corner. Look at this. Right then, there we go. You've got two little bits right here. So this is the second piece. Again, each piece is 1 metre by 54 inches. There's an awful lot. Okay. So we got this. We've also got another piece right here. So it's getting a bit weird, isn't it? Right, here we are. Joy, it's a lovely, lovely. I would say it's like a sort of like a medium weight fabric, this, you know. But this is simply elegant. This is absolutely beautiful. So again, now 1 metre, I would say what? So just under £50 for 4 metres. So it's probably about, yes, what's that? Well, normally what is that? This is about £12 a metre normally, isn't it? Or something like that. Even that's good. Even that's good. So I've spoken to the Haleys, Haley Smith and West, and I'm pretty sure they've said things like, you know, about £19, £20 a metre you can pay, depending on the sort of like material, of course. But I would say £12 for 4 metres, that's a really good deal. All right, let me stand up again so I can actually show this one. Right, there we go. Now, are you ready? Now, you can order this more than once. It may come cut in one piece, but or it may not do. But the point is, you can still get the deals. That is lovely. The shimmer here is gorgeous. Do you know what? Dare I say, you could wear it. Oh, naughty, bit of leg. Oh, stop it now. Come on, it's too early for that. Right, now then. OK, so there we go. That's just cheeky, isn't it? So there we go. Snowy was offended by that. Snowy, I'm sorry. Colleagues absolutely adored that moment there. OK, so, right, there we go. So £12 for all of this fabricate. We are busy for this already. So you're saving £35. I've embarrassed him. It's £35.96. That's what you're saving. That's £12 for 4 metres. It's 096402. But that's not all. I've got some news for you. There we go, welcome back. We've got some news for you today. OK, so I'll be joining Linda in about an hour's time. OK, looking forward to this. Right, now then, we have got Jane Davenport. I'm going to be meeting Linda probably about 15 minutes or so. So if you'd like to meet Linda as well, join me in a few moments' time. I'm going to be going through some examples, the kind of things she's going to be making for us at 8. We've got Leonie in the house with Jane Davenport. Jane Davenport. I get the hype. I understand that's going to be good fun. We've got Fabric Affair right now. If you can join me, 10 o'clock, Fabric Affair. Margaret, she is such a lovely lady. Some of the best quality tweed I've ever seen. Seriously, join me Fabric Affair. It's going to be fantastic. We've got Yanis coming up with Crayley's with Joe Shannon. We've got Pergamano Show with myself and Linda once again at 12. Haley's on with Leonie at 1 o'clock. We've got more Fabric Affair at 2. We've got Haley back on with Crayley's again at 3 o'clock. I've got a final show, the Pergamano Show with Linda at 4. So I've got 3 shows with Linda's day. Looking forward to this. And then, of course, 6 o'clock, Barbara Gray's in the house. Woo! Looking forward to this. Calm down, Snowy. Calm it down. Oh, I'm so excited. It's very excited, OK, about the launch. So there you go. Good evening, Hoochanda, as well, in just over 12 hours' time with our Yanis. But don't forget, we've got lots more. This is Good Morning, Hoochanda. You're getting an awful lot of likes here, aren't you, Snowy? I think we should get your little Facebook page, shouldn't we, mate? Anyway, look, so there we go. £12 for the one-day special. Sorry, deal of the day. Getting it wrong. £12 for the deal of the day. This is already flying. So it's 4 metres worth for £12. It's a great deal, saving £35.96. Joe, I absolutely love working with Joe from the Mill Shop. This guy, it's him and his team. They work so incredibly hard. They live and breathe fabric. They absolutely live and breathe it. But Joe, we got the deal of the day. We've got some more deals for you. We have also got the sunrise specials, but don't forget, we have got... Oh, wait a minute, 10%'s gone. 10%'s gone already of this, and not even 10 minutes in. Folks, this stock, by the way, this isn't just for the hour, this is for 24 hours. And when we're 10% gone already, this is going to be a big one. But you know what, if you think that's big, oh, I've got some sunrise specials for you. Very good morning. If you just flicked on, my name's Charlie. Got some great deals for you. Thank you very much. Pauline's just joined us too. Sarah, John, thanks very much. Diamond's here too. We've got lots. Chloe, the bear, Snowy, has got lots and lots of lots of love this morning. By the way, if you have just joined, maybe just started watching Hoochanda, don't forget to like my Facebook page. It's Charlie Hopkins on Hoochanda TV. I'm nearly at 3,000 likes. When that happens, I promised I'm doing a cartwheel in reception. I am. I'm doing a cartwheel in reception. I brought my gym gear in especially. Now, I've got my gym gear in my boot of my car, just in case it's today. We need a few more, I think about 80 or something. So nearly at 3,000. Let's keep them going. 68, right, come on, let's get... Right, it could be today. Today could be the day, like cartwheel. It might be the one in reception. Right, now then, let's start with this one. This is very impressive. So we have got Just Right on the show. OK, now Just Right is one of the brands I first got to know when I joined Hochanda. Nearly 4 years old, Hochanda. Hey, August. Oh, we've got some big birthday celebrations, John. We're growing and growing. All thanks to you at home. And before we get too nostalgic, let's have a look at the designs we've got. So we've got words here. We've got finishing touches. We've got congratulations. We've got to. We've got from, of course. We've got just for you. But these are so elegant, aren't they? They're just so elegant, these pieces. Now, let me have a look. That is very pretty. If I spin this round, you can see. Look at that. The foam mounted. Rubber stamped and a great price at saving £20.59. It's a lovely deal. It's a lovely deal. But you know what? We often send cards because we've got something to say. They're going to give you words, but think what other stamps you've got that's going to work inside there. They're absolutely ideal. And the way they say thank you, the way they say just for you, there's that flair to it, isn't there? There's that movement. It says it with passion, says it with heartfelt designs. So, saving £20.59, and all you pay today, £11.50. Now then, you need to be quick on these ones, Kate. The sunrise specials, what we used to, well, we do often have. Right, OK, I'm committed now. I don't think I've got my training, so I can't do it today. If I will 100% do a cartwheel, but I'm going to build the suspense there. But when am I back in? Monday. It might be a Monday, OK? Right, let's do it. If it's 4,000 likes, I'm going to do it in the supermarket down the road. Imagine this. It's going to be odd, isn't it? Anyway, right, so there we go. Can you imagine that? Down the fruit aisle? Yeah, the nice one. Yeah. Right, now then, the overpriced one. Now then, we have got not just right stamps, we've got some paper collections for you. Assortment of colours and finishes, 40 sheets in total. Right then, again, these prices will expire at 8 o'clock this morning. At 8 a.m, you will be paying those usual prices. So if you attempt to buy it, I would grab it. Now, this is brand new today. Brand new today. A3, hello. So, again, £729. But do you know what? To look at it's smooth paper. Yeah, card. Yeah, 180 GSM. So it's a good weight to the paper. Now, it looks like you've got texture. It's not. It's smooth. It's the way it's actually been printed. So it's almost like a faux leather kind of effect we've got here. And this looks like it could be like, I don't know, I'm seeing roses in this one actually. It's like a little rose collection. So it's very smart. Can I just say, folks, we're having a very busy show. Thank you so much. It's been an epic hour so far. We've got lots more going on. Haven't even started yet. Haven't even started. We've got some cracking deals here. So, there you go. variety of colours. We've got summery colours, we've got lime greens, we've got some beautiful pinks there, and it's got a nice little glossy coating on this one. So, every time I see this, if you've got like those those oxide inks, when you draw them across, when you just drag them across on glossy surfaces, you get really cool grungy backgrounds. So that's what my favourite thing to use back with a glossy finished card, or papers. So there we go. You got a lot here. They're individually wrapped as well. So when you get round to using them, meanwhile, they're not going to get damaged or marked. So it's for a professional set. It's 40 sheets for £10.99. I'd grab it. It's 160848. So we've got just right. We have got all these papers. 64 likes to go. Cartwheel time. I know. How about that? How about that for an incentive? So it'd be like someone's throwing a pudding down reception. Right now then. A blancmange, perhaps. Now then, we have got magnetic sheets. Now, yes, we know they're great for your die storage, okay? By the way, we have got some magnets coming up, okay? So hold that thought. But if you do want to use these, I would glue one side to maybe a bit of MDF, maybe a board, so that you can hang up on the wall, and you can have your dies all around you in front of you. You can have like a die section of your wall. And I think if you're stuck for inspiration, if you can have your tools, where you put a feature wall, scrap that, get a die wall. But you can have all your dies sort of laid out, and maybe not all of them, but maybe your alphabet, your essentials, your happy birthday sentiments, and so on. I think the ones you use the most, you'll know which ones they are. And again, it's good to have them all to glance, because if you're stuck for inspiration, having your tools out there easy to see, you're going to get more inspired. Well, you may be. Right, now then, here we go. So, £15.99, we're getting 12 sheets. Now then, how about getting those big dies out, those mixed media dies? You're going to make some fridge magnets out of these. It's a really smart idea. So, again, £15.99. This could be something you put onto a cork board, or something you're going to put on the fridge or the wall. This could be something you tap your little notes. You might have little receipts you want to pin back in case you want to take something back. A bill you need to pay. I mean, these are all boring ideas, but this is life, isn't it? It's life. A bill. I must remember that. Get a little magnet on there. Make yourself a little memory kind of board. Okay. £15.99 for 12 sheets. This is a good tool to have, folks. Now, don't pay £29.99 for something like this. You don't want to pay full price for this, do you, really? This is one of these things to get whilst it's on a deal. So it's 753-300. That's 765-300. Okay, right now, who else have we got here? We got Beth just joined us. Thanks very much, Beth. I love the way you all chat to people. Oh, Elaine says we're brightening up your morning. Elaine, you're absolutely always welcome. I am full of it this morning. You're right, actually. I don't know what's into me. It's this coffee I bought, honestly. No, sorry. What am I talking about? It's not the coffee. I've had my chia seeds. Haven't I? Wait till I start drinking matcha tea. That's a thing. That's an in thing, isn't it? Matcha tea. It's lovely. Is it chia? Is it chia seeds? Oh, I keep getting this wrong. Chia, let's not split hairs. Right, anyway. Okay, now this one here. Couture Creations. These are beautiful. Okay, now you see the actual size there, but let me check the size on this one too. Now, really pretty. I can imagine those used for like dream catchers and so on. Little mobiles can be very, very pretty. But with the actual hearts there, you're bound to use this one. You're absolutely bound to. So again, anytime you want to remind someone that you love them, stop again, stop. I'm getting soppy now, aren't I? That's going to be ideal. But it's a lovely heart. You've got lots of intricate detail within that heart. So if that's going to be the star of the card, that's going to be quite a focal point, isn't it? And the feathers there, you might have picture frames, you might want to have numerous die cuts cut around, you might want to emboss them, gilding wax them up. Oh, stop, it's going to be naughty. Right, now then, that's also a sunrise special, okay? Now then, look at this. Look at this here. This beauty here, honestly, it's an obvious one, it's a quick one. It's a set of magnets, all right? So, do you know what? This could be, maybe you've got little memory books, all right, memory books. You might have one on the base of the box, and then you might have another one on the actual flappy bit of the box, okay? By the way, be careful, because you don't want them to clam together. So you've got little, they look like little plastic washers actually, so that's a really, really good addition they have in there to protect them. So there you go. You might have one on the box, one on the flap. Now again, you might want to use these in conjunction with those magnetic sheets to put those receipts on there, to put that card you just received, to put that bill you need to pay. You can make a little stamping platform. Absolutely. For your stamping platform, absolutely perfect. If you've lost those magnets, and if you're worried you're going to, that's going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm a bit nervous about this bit. Anyway. Wow, they are strong, aren't they? Well, mate, that made me jump. That made me jump. Here we go. Slide them off, folks. There we go. But, you know, if you're going to buy a magnet, you might as well have them a good strength. You know, they're not, you know, you're not prying them apart, but you want them to be good and strong, don't you? Right, here we are. I'm holding on for dear life. I'm holding on for dear life. Right, there we go. That is a very good selection of little magnets there, folks. Seriously. Again, for your stamping platforms, perfect. £11.99. It's at 086098. But you might be making like a little board, add magnetic sheets to store things on, you know, little reminders, shopping lists, those sort of things, just to put them on. You're on the fridge, why not? Right, now then. Next one we got, Ilse, we got all saying hello to each other. We love it. Guys, thanks very much. There's a lot of people watching today. Right, now then. Okay, we've got some beautiful papers for you. By the way, all these will expire, okay? You've got just over 40 minutes before you're paying full price. So if you're worried, you're going to regret it. If you think, oh, do you know what, it's one of those things, what if I've got an idea? If you feel like you're getting inspired, just grab them, you're getting a good deal. Genuinely, these are good prices. You will see the price on our website, £19.95 for 8 o'clock or afterwards. You genuinely will. It's an honest saving, folks. You're saving just, well, 5 pence more than what you're spending, aren't you? Right, so there you go. This, very smart, double-sided A4 shimmer paper. This is the bright white. Now, this is like a nice little cool glow. It's like, I would say that's a frosty shimmer. Like a frosty shimmer. So, we're thinking Christmas cards. Going to be perfect. So there you go. This is double-sided special shimmer paper. It's 722998. Now, you're not going to spend £19.95. Because, tomorrow, folks, you are getting 100 sheets here. Now, I don't dare drop it. I don't dare drop it because it gets a little bit clear. You've ready on the camera. Oh, we can't do that thing. No. Oh, we're not doing it. The thing when I drop it, then, oh, we go like that. Oh, can't do it. Sorry, folks, still disappointment. Do you know what? £9.95. Again, 722998. So you're saving £10 here. It's a good deal to get it. Can we do it? They're asking me to drop it. Guys, I'm not going to do that. It's so heavy. It's going to make the ground shake. It's such good value for money. Are we ready? Quick. Oh, no. Are we all right? Oh. Awful. Are they all right? Do you know what? And they're quite far away down the corridor as well. That tremor's gone all the way down. Awful. And my friends as well. Guys, I'm sorry, no friends. Are you all right? No, we're not friends anymore. Oh, harsh. It's the ways, I can't help it. But there we go. £9.95. You are saving that £10, folks. Josh, what it's all about, is it? About having fun. Good deals and a bit of fun this morning. Guys, seriously, good value for money, though. 100 sheets, it really is impressive. Now, we saw bits here. That was a good one, wasn't it? That was a good one. You know that dropping thing? I did that at the NEC once, and we had a big audience, and everyone sort of got involved. It was hilarious. And you saw Yanis in the background going, oh. Oh, it's the simple things. Right, now then. Scraps of fabric. Okay, again, we never have too much of these. Maybe making one of these crazy quilts, you know, where you just so risky, you just get stuck in. But I'm thinking, how about embroidery? Now, I'm inspired by Rowan Projects, because the first company I saw, who actually, the company that I first saw to incorporate organza is the background. So you might have organza or some netting like this as a background, as a wash of colour on your fabrics before you start embroidering. It really is effective, folks. Now, again, for patchworking, you might be adding it to clothing if you want to. If you want that kind of that's kind of a hipster kind of look, it's going to be cool. Now, the contents will vary here, okay? But it could be those little bits that just simply inspire you. So there you go. So we've got some cottons here. I've got some netting organza here. We've got a nice variety, folks. Not a variety of materials, a variety of colours. Now, do you know what? That's not far off a 5-inch square. You know what? Maybe that's 4 inches. It could be a 5-inch square, that, maybe just under. So you can use them in similar ways to what you would use a charm pack. Now, there are some good books out there. If you're wondering what kind of size this is good for, there are some good ones. Right, now then, £9.99, you're saving £5. This is Oakwood Archer. So this is, you got a seal of approval right there, haven't you? 200 assorted pieces. So you're going to get 200, but again, it's going to be a lovely old assortment for you. So £9.99, again, 073941. Right, now then, are you for this one? Okay. I don't need any more of that. Okay, so for £9.99, this is Studio 490, the stamp set. Call it art. We've got 8 stamps here. Seriously, this one, I'm not just saying this because we've got it on today's show, but this is one of my favourite stamp selections. It really is. It generally is, because I love history. I've got a degree in history. I don't know why I did that, but I love history. And this is that. This is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really done much for me. But you know what, actually, a history degree kind of opens your mind to more theories, interpretations and opinions and things. I quite like it. But seriously though, the reason I love it is because it's really got me into steampunk. Steampunk styles is going to be perfect for. You know, if you want that vintage kind of set, retro is very in. This could be nostalgic, traditional for some. For a younger age group, perhaps could see this as hipster. They could see this as retro in style. But this bit of cream card with a bit of vintage photo distress ink. Oh, you're going to be liking that. By the way, the foam mounted too, as you expect nothing less from Studio 490. They are quality. So then, £9.99 for these stamps. They're going to be good fun. We've got sentiments there. We've got be different, stand out in the crowd. Here, fishy, fishy. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. I think that's sound advice, isn't it? That's my motto. Be absolutely ridiculous and absolutely boring. Yeah, I think that's good. So just go for it. You've also got breaking news. Some considered him an oddity. Oh, poor guy. Looks quite a decent chap. But there we go. But I think be different and stand out in the crowd. I think that's good. You know, words of encouragement. You know, maybe someone's birthday. Maybe someone's going travelling. You know, maybe someone's going for a new job. Words of encouragement, I think, makes beautiful cards always. So again, at £9.99. Now, you're going to save £13.67, 229,925. Now, if you just join me, this is what we call sunrise specials. They're like happy hour deals, okay? So they're only active for this hour at 8 o'clock, because we're live at 8 o'clock this morning. They're going to expire. Have a look on the website for other ones if you've just missed them. By the way, whilst you're online, give my Facebook page a cheeky little like. It's Charlie Hopkins on Hoochanda TV. I've just realised nearly 3,000 likes. So when that happens, I'm doing a cartwheel to celebrate in reception. 4,000 is going to be in a shop. Right. Perhaps. There we go. I haven't practiced, no. Now, we've got lovely sets there. If you just missed it, we have got that Shimmer paper, 100 sheets for £9.95. But it's a good morning for all of us here. This is a good morning, Hochanda. Good morning to you. And good morning to Linda. Linda, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in. Now, we had a chat earlier on. You've got some lovely demonstrations planned for 8 o'clock. And are these going to be your new designs then?
Yes, we've got some new plates on the show this morning. We've got 3 new plates.
Right.
They're groovy plates, but they can be used for traditional techniques as well.
Fantastic.
A bow plate, which can be, we can use that with any paper crafting really.
Yes, you can, can't
you?
you?
Yes, you can. It's a 3D bow, and we've got some different sizes on that plate as well. So
they're like almost accessories on these plates, aren't they?
They are, yes. I mean, this is what I'm saying. You can use it with the traditional craft as well, so sort of infill patterns as well, you know?
I see. Traditional, as in traditional parchment?
Traditional parchment, yes.
Because that's where you started, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, they're all coming together now anyway. It's all much of a oneness.
It is,
yes,
isn't it?
it's all
lovely.
intermingles now, you know?
I think groovy plates, they make it a little bit more easily accessible to a broader range, I would say. It's
definitely.
And what got you into parchment all those years ago, then?
It was just by fluke, really. A friend of mine wanted to do an evening class, and we stuck a pin in a book, and the rest is
stuck a pin in a book.
We didn't know what parchment craft was. As you know, a lot of people don't know what the craft is. And many years ago, before Barbara introduced the Groovy, It wasn't a very well-known craft at all.
Really,
not
was it
many
not?
people
Right.
did the craft because it was so time-consuming.
Yeah, and it's a commitment, wasn't it? It was real commitment.
It was a retired person's hobby, really.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's utmost respect for people who do that, you know, because it's a skill set you're going to learn, and it's still very skillful with Groovy, you know. But it's because you're so creative. It doesn't take any creativity away, I don't think, Groovy, because you can mix and match so many different elements here. They're beautiful. Shall I look at some cards that you brought in for us? So this is all relevant with the show coming up at 8 o'clock then?
Yes, and I particularly like this. Jane Telford did this one.
Right,
it's a
thanks, Jane.
sampler, and she's really thought about it. It's beautifully coloured, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
She's used lots of different things to colour, but she's taken there's a plate called Swiss dots and French knots. That's the sort of plate that will cross all divides, and it's an infill plate, so you can use it just to fill the gaps, really.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's lots of different size French knots on it, a little bit like the embroidery you see that with the French knots. Lots of different size dots, and it's such a versatile plate. So she's used all the different ones there. She's embossed them, she's coloured them, she's used needle tools.
Yeah.
She's just mixed it all up, and it's delightful.
It's a perfect show off of the new plate you've got.
Yes.
And I love it. And again, think of all the bold shapes, the outlines that you could use those to fill in.
Yes.
A sense of texture, you know. And I think you can make a card with these plates for a really younger age group too.
Oh, yes.
You know,
yes.
it could be almost like quite pop arty.
Well, I mean, years ago, the traditional parchment craft cards used to be quite old-fashioned.
Right.
Fuddy-duddy, for want of a better word.
Fuddy-duddy. Oh, I like that. Can I use that?
Fuddy-duddy.
Completely forgot about that word. Fuddy-duddy.
But now they're more, bring them into this century. Glynis Whitehead has made this.
Yeah.
It's just an album that you can put some pictures, a baby album. We've got some baby plates on this morning as well.
Now, this one, see, this is one of them. That border there is magnificent.
This is the frill plate. So we've got a broderie anglais frill plate as well, with lots of different accessories. There are bows on that plate as well, and I'll demonstrate in one of the later shows how you can take parts of that frill and add it round any shape you want to, a star, a heart.
Really? You can do that?
So it's a really, these are versatile plates.
Very versatile. They all are, aren't they?
Yes.
But again, I've seen lots of Groovy plates and they're all absolutely fantastic. They all offer something different. That's what I love about them, firstly. But yours really are standout, and you'll see exactly what we mean. They're just good accessories to have, really, aren't they? They're going to marry up with so many different designs you may already own. But this bow, this is my favourite part, you know.
Yes, the bow. I love the bow as well, and you can layer the bow up. There are different sizes on there, and the little tails of the bow. There's different tails that you can choose.
It's impressive, isn't it? It is, and it's easy to actually. Is that just glued together there?
Yes, I'll be putting a bow together in all the shows just to show how it works.
So we're on at 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 4. You're going to be bored of me. 3?
Yes.
So it's 3? Yeah, 3.
Yes.
You're going to be bored of me by the end of the day.
No. Are you on with all 3?
All 3?
Brilliant.
All
Great.
3.
We'll have a party.
Oh, it is 4, actually. Oh, it is 4?
It is 4. No.
It is 4. They just confirmed. Yes, it is.
Has it changed?
I think it might have done, yeah.
Oh, it was 3.
We'll work it out.
All right.
We'll work it out.
I'll stay behind, it's all right.
Are you, is that okay? Sorry.
Oh, I've got a train booked.
Have you?
No.
Linda, don't do that to me. We can adapt. We can adapt. We'll work it out. But you know what? It's lovely examples that we got right there. So for gift ideas, for cards, just one more. Can we show one more? Actually.
Yes.
Wow, that's so creative.
That's lovely. This is Frances Knott. She's a new member of the design team.
She's new?
She's new. This is her first show. Yes.
And what's her name? Sorry, I didn't catch.
Frances Knott.
Frances, thank you very much. That is absolutely
Isn't that
beautiful.
lovely? What a different take on it.
Clearly not new to parchment crafting. That is an absolute masterpiece.
So she's used the bow there, but also on the handkerchief she's used the broderie anglais frill.
Yeah, that's ideal,
and
isn't it?
And she's infilled then with the texture plate, the French knots. and the Swiss dots.
Well,
so.
I think that is beautiful. They're all showstoppers, aren't they? Joel, I've got a book set. Joel, we'll show you more if you like this. It's so easy to do with these plates. Seriously, they're brand new. We've got some other goodies from Percamano on the next hour, so between 8 o'clock and 9. So we'll see you at 8 o'clock then, Linda.
Okay.
Thanks for popping in. It's been lovely.
Pleasure.
We'll see you soon. Don't forget, we've got lots more. We've got the deal of the day on the show too. Now, we launched this. Well, I launched this just over half an hour ago. This is flying. Absolutely flying out. So you're saving £35.96. I know I'm harping on about that, but seriously, I don't need to miss out on this deal. Save that £12, add your P&P, £3.95, unless you're freedom member, no posting packaging. Hashtag awkward, 20%'s gone. 20%'s already gone, and this is the 24-hour deal that we've got here, so it's a really, really good price. This is the Mill Shop Online, 4 fabrics, Mystical Forest. So just to recap, you have got 4 1-metre pieces for £12. That's absolutely fine. But do you know what else is going? We've also got these semi-specials. So there we go, semi-specials. What are they, I hear you ask? Well, they're basically limited time offers, really limited. In fact, at 8 o'clock, the prices are going back up. So, if you attempt to buy any of these, I would grab them. They might be back on again, they might not ever be back on again. I can't promise anything. So what I'm going to say is they are a very good price. More than often, I think the majority better than half price. This is a perfect example. This is way better. Much better than half price, okay? So don't pay £32, for goodness sake, pay £11.50. If you're going to get these, this is a good time. So we love vintage. I know lots of us do love vintage. This is also just right stamps. So again, they're foam mounted rubber stamps, so you know you're going to get that quality, you know you've got that durability. They really aren't going to last. But let's have a look at the designs really closely. Let's give these a time, because they're just so elegant. They really are. So then, you have got the hugs. We've got love is a never-ending story. Oh, you got to find it first. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm sad. We have got the bliss, the kisses from my heart. It'll happen one day, you never know. I love snow. Where's Snowy? Right. There we are. Snow's never going to leave me. Right, we've got just for you here too. We've got 2, we've got from 023 079. So 21 stamps in total. This is a great idea. So then, again, items on there. Great for your stamping with your dark colours, with your metallic inks. Oh, hang on a minute. What, sorry, trying to say something. Heat embossing. That's a good idea. Heat embossing. That's a wonderful idea. That's great. Anyway, I think you can make and sell actually as well, actually. I think you probably can, actually. You're just right, yeah, why not? So, good point, Snow. Well, good, isn't he? He's good. We're co-presenting the show. It's at 023 079. Right then, I'm ventriloquist, really, really talented. How on earth do they do that? Right, now, that's one item number there. We've also got this one. Now, you have got a lot here, okay? You got 40 sheets. It's 160848. Now, you've got an assortment of colours here. Now, Snow would like to know what the GSM is. It's 180. It's 180 GSM. Yeah, no, it's good. It's really, really good. So again, for your inserts of your cards, it's getting a bit weird, isn't it? So you have got glossy surfaces here. You have got, well, the smooth card, but it looks textured, doesn't it? It's actually very smooth. So if you're stamping, it's still going to be ideal. You're not going to get that distorted image. But it looks like a bit of leatherette. I mean, that could be, looking at ripples in the water there, couldn't it, actually? That's very smart. Isn't it beautiful? I would have wallpaper in this, you know. Now then, somebody's got another question. Yeah, they do come individually wrapped as well, okay? So as you're using them, they're going to keep nice and safe, nice and secure. So you're not going to get muddy fingerprints all over them. So 160848, assortment of colours there, 180 GSM, that's 40 sheets. Yeah, we're going now, we're going. Right, 40 sheets in total. Let's have a look at the next one. Now, also got some more sunrise specials for you. This... Honestly, this is one of those practical ones. This, it doesn't look exciting there, but what is this going to become? that is the exciting bit. These can make other items look beautiful and practical. So you're getting 12 sheets here, okay, for £15.99. Now, not far off half price on this one. You're saving £14. Now, you might want to have these. Maybe you can have them you might be making little memory books, little memory boxes. You might cut off a magnetic strip there, and if you've got magnets, fantastic. If you haven't got magnets, we've got a nice strip of the thin ones. We've got a strip of them right there coming up shortly. But you might be putting these onto a wall. Maybe got some Corex or some MDF. You're going to hang it on a wall like a picture, and then you're going to store it as your die board. You might making little wallets out of these. You might punch holes through them and make a little folder with boards. You might want to reinforce them with some cardboard or something like that, so as you turn the page, it's not going to ping off. But there we go. For organisation with your dies, absolutely ideal. Now then, have you got big mixed media dies? You know, the thick Sizzix ones? Just think what designs you've got to make fridge magnets out of. It's going to be really impressive. So honestly, I think to make little boards, glue on some MDF. You could decorate it, be arty with it. Put it onto, a bit of mountain board, absolutely. Put it back onto your wall, in your kitchen, in your hallway. You can put little to-do lists on there, shopping lists, receipts and things. That's going to be perfect. Right, now then, sorry. Oh, got a bit lonely over there. Gets a bit camera shy, honestly. He's getting better. Okay, now, we have got the Couture Creations here. Now then, these ones here, it's 147, 941. So that's the two dies, the Peacock Delight and the Snowy does a good peacock impression, by the way. Ah! There you go. Good, isn't it? Ah! Oh, it's all right. We've had enough now. It's getting irritating. Okay, so £10.49 is what you're saving. So honestly, the cart's there. That's bright, florally, it's summery, it's going to be absolutely ideal. So there we go, £9.99. We're on a busy show, folks. Seriously, thank you very much for tuning in. We've got lots more. We've got the deal of the day. It's 4 metres of Mill Shop Online fabric. I know. Right, something else. I got these for you too. Now, we've got the magnets. These are the most popular Sunrise Special, okay? It's not often I see magnets here. Now then, don't pay £19.99 for these. I would say it's actually quite good. Let me put the tablet down and Snowy down first. Because seriously, these, they're strong. They really, really are strong. It's hard to actually show you this, but take my word for it. They're not, you haven't got to pry them apart. Look, you just slide them off very easily. So, your stamping platform, if you've lost them, if you think you're going to lose them, then stock up now while you can do, to hold that piece of card in place. Obviously, to anchor fridge magnets, or maybe you're going to put them into... anchor fridge magnets. They should already stick to it. Anchor things to your fridge, that's what I mean to say. Okay, you might have letters, that takeaway menu which you must order from, that one there. Believe me, I've got loads. I'm trying to be good at the moment, so it's a bit naughty me saying that. So, kids drawing from the fridge, perfect. Their first attempt at arts and crafts can be perfect. So, saving £8. £11.99. Seriously, I think for these big boxes, memory boxes, for that magnetic flap, it's going to be perfect. You know the ones that Nikki does from Heartfelt Creations, those kind of styles? It's going to be absolutely perfect. Yeah, Maggie does them as well, doesn't she? Does them really, really well. Lots of other people. So, that is an essential. Seriously, to anchor things to the fridge, for crafts, for boxes, perfect. It's very practical, that too. Right, now, paper. Okay, how many have we got here? This is 100 sheets, okay? Now, you ready for the price? Okay. Now then, no, it's 8 o'clock, no, right, Chloe, no, it's not that price all the time. No, at 8 o'clock, the price is going to go back up, okay? So, it's going to go up by £10. So, at 8 o'clock, £19.95. So, you're going to save £10 if you get this right now. I'm going to show it now. I'm getting a bit sassy, this Snowy. Seriously, though. He's lovely. Right, so there you go. He's a good co-presenter. Go on then. Right, so here you've got that beautiful, beautiful shimmer. It's that lovely frosty kind of glow we've got from these sheets. Now then, if you buy these for nothing else, how about inserts? This is perfect. Utterly perfect for your inserts. The weight, the look, the feel, the quality, everything about it. And I think inserts for your cards, they just give a sense of value. They give a sense of value. Honestly, in my opinion, they make a card look expensive. It's got a lovely bit of lining there. In fact, just imagine this. Okay, Christmas card's going to be perfect. That is going to be beautiful. It looks such good quality. And, well, that's because it is. £9.95. You are saving £10 here. Stamp onto it, yeah, of course you can. Why not? Stamp onto that, can't see why not. So again, 100 sheets, double-sided, pearlescent paper. That's 722,998. So things like this, honestly, this is an essential. Just, I hope you use it for inserts. I can really imagine that. It's beautiful. Again, £9.95. So if you're tempted by it, if you're going to get that at some point, get it now. If you get, we're going. Get it now whilst you can, because £9.95 is a cracking deal. Now here we have got lots and lots of fabric. This is beautiful. This is an awful lot for your money. So then, saving £5, you've got 200 assorted pieces. Okay, now we've got bits of like organza-like material, we've got netting, we've got some cottons here, we've got all sorts. We've got some lightweight, you've got some medium weight here. Now again, if they will vary, but I think that's quite fun, because this could be that bundle that you order which sends you down a completely different avenue. You know, it might be a completely different colour set you wouldn't normally buy. Who knows? This could open up something you never thought you might have. But again, they're not, I'd say they're about 4 inch by 5 inches, that kind of size. So you can use them in similar ways, not exactly the same, in similar ways, where you can use a charm pack, you know, the 5-inch squares. You know, maybe think of it like that. For patchworking, absolutely ideal. If you want to use them as die cuts, you've got mixed media dies. People do use a lot of fabric on cards, so a bit mixed media. You might want to sew some bits together. You might want to stick bits around lampshades with Powertex and so on. I love Powertex. If you're not sure what that is, it's basically a product. It's a solution that makes fabric hard. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, now then. We've got some lovely stamps on the show. We've got lots more comments. Oh, it's someone's birthday. Whose birthday is it? Tom's birthday. Happy birthday, Tom. Here we go, my friend. We've got lots of people watching now. Here we go. Can we say hello to Snowy as well? Because honestly, it's getting a little bit antsy. It's getting a little bit sassy, this Snowy. So oh, there we go. Yeah, loving it. Some of them I can't read out there, they're a bit naughty. Yeah, a bit too early for some of these comments. Nah, they're all right. They're being quite well behaved today, aren't we? This is nice. Right now, maybe it's in the morning. Right now then, £9.99 for Studio 490. It's called Call It Art. Now, do you love vintage styles? This is going to be a very charming selection there. I just think your vintage photos can be perfect with this. You got your classic phone. You got here, fishy, fishy. But I love these words of encouragement. You got be different, stand out in the crowd. It's good advice, this. And this is my favourite. This is my favourite stamp here. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous. This is my motto for this show, actually, as you may have guessed. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. We got breaking news there. Breaking news, it's a boy, it's a girl, you know, those sort of things. But there we go, we got a gentleman there. So steampunk fans, you might have accessories, you might have glasses, you might have little hats there, you might have little monocles, you might have your own accessories to dress up this gentleman. And it's not a bloke. That's not a bloke, is it? That's a gentleman. So, phone mounted. And if you build up your selection of Studio 490, they're going to be hole punched in the side there, so you can build up your selection and flick through them all. So, 229,925. It's £9.99, and that might be the last time we revisit this, actually, because at 8 o'clock, all these prices will expire, folks. Right then, on our website, you'll see many more sunrise specials. But you'll also see that deal of the day. I can't stress this enough. It's really, really absolutely flying. So, 4 metres. So, each piece is a metre by 54 inches. I know, it's massive. I'm going to show you this properly next, actually. So then, 100% cotton is what we're talking about here. And again, you would be paying just over £47. Right, now then, sunrise specials. We got a one-day special at 9, but don't forget, almost 45 minutes ago, I launched the deal of the day. Deal of the day, and thanks very much. Now, Snowy would like to recap it. I'm going to now. Right, okay, there we go. You sit there. There we go. No, he's being very polite now. There we are. There we are. Co-presenting the show. We're doing well. Seriously, guys, seriously, this has just been told how busy we've been, actually. This has been a busy hour. Thanks so much. It's been great to have your company. It really is. What are you having for breakfast? Inspire me, because I'm starving. 9 o'clock, I'm having a feast, honestly. Right, now, we've got 4 bits of fabric here. Are you ready for these? These aren't just any fabric. This... It looks so expensive, this, you know. The way it catches the light. It almost shimmers the light there. Now, you might want to use these as like curtains if you wanted to. You might want to use these definitely for pillows. This is going to be for those scatter cushions, isn't it? Saving £35.96. And again, it's £12. Is that Leonie's voice? Oh, she's going to come and say hello in a minute. There we go. 096 402. So, normally, for these pieces, all of them, £47. That's what you're normally paying. So, that's one sheet there, okay? That's one piece there, all right? Right, let me show you the other piece. They all make sense. They're all going to fit the same... Yeah, blankets would be nice, actually. It feels... It's not silk, but it feels so smooth. It feels really nice. I'm going to stop with my... I'm going to stop doing that. Right, now, we have got more. OK. Right. There we go. Let me show you the different colours that we got. We got peachy colours. This like, it was always like a gold. That's like, no, that's like a copper. It's like a coppery bronze kind of colours we got in there. If you want expensive looking fabric, this is going to be decadent. This is going to look really, really indulgent in your bedroom. Imagine this on the guest bed. You might want to make table runners from this as well. You know, why not? Very smart. But the way it catches the light is a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. Facebook's let me know, what would you use? Heather, are you there? What would you use? Who else we got? What would you use this fabric for? Let's get some ideas going. Here we go. Oh, I can't do I'll do the comments. Oh, no. Here we are. Right. Here we go. Let's do some comments. I've got the tablet ready. Are you ready? Let's see, what would you use this piece for? Right, let me hold this up. Because I know we love inspiring each other. That's what I love about craft. It's a community. We inspire people. So there you go. What would you use this for in your house? Just have a think now. Would it be for clothing? You might want to put some bits together. Would it be for curtains? You know, you've got smaller little windows there. You might want to sew bits together. Very, very pretty. So they are the 4 pieces that we got for you right there. Right, now then. Oh, they're asking Snow to move out for Leonie. Yes, no offence. No offence. There we go. Leonie will be in shortly, I think. She's going to promote her big show coming up at 9 o'clock. Right. This deal of the day is absolutely flying. Now, here's the thing. We can't do this price all the time. So let's have a talk about this for the moment. If you've got ideas, grab it. If you haven't got any ideas, you may just like the fabric. You may just want this in your home. You may just want to be surrounded by this somehow, all right? And I get that, because a lot of people, I think some people just, oh, that's perfect. There's a bag, there's a cushion, perfect. But you might just want to use this just to have in your stash, just for that moment, just for that project or that birthday coming up, that gift idea. You know you've got a good deal. Now, OK, if you've got an idea, you may already pay the usual price for it. You may just want it, you may desperately want it for that. But if you just want the deal, you're going to save £35.96. It's a good price, folks. It's £12. For 4 metres of fabric, £12. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. If you'd like to get yours, do dial the number 01733 602 000 or shop on the website hoochanda.com. It's the easiest way to order. But folks, seriously, have you got any ideas here? We have. Someone's grabbing a coffee. They're talking about breakfast. Oh, stop it. They're making me jealous. I like it. Are they saying it looks good on me? Thanks very much, Beth. Thanks very much. Well, I do try. But seriously, 096 402 is the deal of the day. We're getting, what, about 20%'s gone, I think it was, wasn't it? 20% of the entire stock's gone. It's been a busy launch, folks. Don't forget, if you're a Freedom member, no P&P, but there's more benefits. Here's Janice to tell you how.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings-on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 888. So don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Very good morning. Having just joined us, it's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, Thursday morning. We love Good Morning Hochanda because we give you a bit of advice about what's coming up on today's shows. We've got lots of little previews, all trailers, if you like, and then we've got. You know, I'm trying to talk about. I'm desperate to read these comments out. We've got a deal of the day. We've got some sunrise specials on our website. But Sylvia had a great idea for the deal of the day. I asked you, what would you use these for? And that's what I love about Hochanda. We can be so interactive, and it's this what it's all. That's why we're live, folks. That's why we're live. Right now, table runners. Sylvia, that is a great idea. That is going to be very elegant, using the leaf part. Yeah, you can do matching table. You got 4 metres. You're 4 metres here. So table mats, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the leaf part. Sylvia, that is a lovely idea. Heather had the idea of using blinds too. I think that's also great. Seriously, they're beautiful. They're really, really smart. So you are going to save £35.96. It's £12 for all 4 metres. So there we go. We also got. Oh, Diamond is looking forward to the Pergamano shows. Diamond Crystal, you've only got less than 10 minutes. It's going to be really, really good fun. Who else we got there? We've got lots of people commenting. People saying happy birthday to Tom. So, someone's having jelly and ice cream for breakfast? Nay. Naughty. What flavour jelly? Oh, I love a bit of lime jelly. Love a bit of lime. A lime jelly. Bit black, you go blackcurrant. Then lime. Zingy. Bit of zingy. Nice and fresh. Love a bit of lemon too. Not too many, not too much. Oh, lime jelly. Do you know what? I love cheap ice cream, you know. I love cheap vanilla ice cream. I like all bits, but sometimes you can just go for it, can't you? Get it in. Anyway, right, now, I'm getting on with it now. Snow's getting a bit antsy. Would you mind moving for Leonie shortly? I think she's going to come in. She's got a couple of minutes left. Hopefully you're going to see Leonie. Right, now, we've got a number of sunrise specials for you, but these magnets have been flying out. Is this still the most popular? No, I think it is, isn't it? Right, we've got a half dozen or so sunrise specials. This, honestly, is the most popular. £11.99. You're going to save £8. It's 086098. So this is a set of 8 round stamping platform magnets. But again, not just for these, not stamping platforms. I'm going to use 2 of them to attract each other to make your memory books. So your memory box is going to be absolutely ideal. So if you like this, £11.99. Right, in just over 5 minutes, you're going to be paying the usual price. If you're going to regret it, grab it now. Save that £8. It's a good deal. 086098. But you know what? We've got the deal of the day flying out. But you know what? We've got another 24-hour deal. It's called the One Day Special. Hello. Hey, you're gonna sit on? Oh, you sat on Snowy.
Sat on Snowy.
She didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it, Snowy.
Oh, we've gone evil there, didn't you? We've had a great. We've co-presented the show together. We've co-presented the show together.
Oh, that's nice.
It's been good fun. Yes, I've enjoyed it
I'm
too.
glad you've got a friend.
I have. Thanks. Yeah. Right. Right. One day special time. Jane Davenport. 9 o'clock.
Indeed. I'm going to be ready for 9. Hopefully I'll have all my makeup on by then. Yeah, it's a brilliant one to sort my hair out. Oh, I need.
It's fine.
Anyway, yes, it's a fabulous one-day special.
Yes.
It's all about building up the essentials for your kit, you know. So as we've brought stuff on, every time we bring something on, we sort of add to your arsenal of goodies. You know, we've brought stamps on, we've brought dies on, and now we've got the paints. So now we're starting building up the face, and also the paint pens, so like your finishing touches. You know, adding a bit of a pow to your lovely projects.
Bit of wow factor, isn't it?
Yes.
It's really
like
honestly.
And wow.
It was a lovely show last night, so do watch the show at 9 o'clock.
We had a nice time, didn't we?
It's 1 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock. All being well with stock. Okay, so it's all stock. We've got a minute left.
Is that all?
Let's have a look what you can do.
This was the one I was doing last night, which actually I quite like now.
Let's have a look.
I felt like it last night, but I quite like it now.
Let's have a look.
There you go. I haven't finished it yet. Obviously, nothing's finished. So that's what I was doing last night. That's with the washi sheets. I'm going to show you the washi sheets. This morning, we'll touch on the washi sheets, of course. That's got another one with the washi sheets on and some beautiful dies that are in the collection. Another washi sheet one. So this morning, definitely going on to washi sheets. Going to show you what you can do with them.
Very nice. Well, that's coming up at 9 o'clock, so do not miss out. I love that one, you know. That's my favourite piece.
Isn't it?
The brushes, we've got some brushes on there, some pen brushes, which I've never seen before.
Oh, yeah, they're lush, aren't they?
They're very smart. Jane Davenport with Leonie at 9 o'clock. Don't forget, we've also got the deal of the day. 4 metres, you know.
Wow.
4 metres here, £12. Get the deal of the day as well. It's been a flying out. 20% it's already gone. Table runners, blinds, all sorts. It's elegant. We just want this in our home. 096 402. So grab what you can. Do download. We've got on the website. Thanks, Pooch.
Thanks,
see you at 9 o'clock.
Shopkins. See you at 9.
I'll see you at 9. I'll see you at 8 o'clock with our Linda Pergamon show. See you then. So, Pergamano Show with Linda. Looking forward to this. You've got some brand new plates. We've got Jane Davenport one day special and Fabric Affair. I love working with Margaret. Fabric Affair, that's at 10 o'clock. Oh, it's going to be action-packed day.
Hochanda will yet again be attending the Creative Craft Show at the NEC in Birmingham. Would you like to take part in our famous Hochanda tombola, meet and chat to the Hochanda team, or join in with one of our inspirational make and takes? Well, just look out for our bright pink stand and you won't miss us. Order your tickets at hochanda.com and take advantage of our fantastic 50% off the door price offer. We'll see you all there.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download, and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it! You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty. The Sizzix multi-tool is a must-have for all your craft projects. Double-ended with both a distress and cutting head, the ergonomic grip allows for easy use with your A3 cutting mat. This self-healing mat comes with precision grids in both imperial and metric and 0 to 90 degree angle measurement for precision crafting. Add this to your crafty stash at hochanda.com.
It's a moment we've been waiting for, and if you watch the Good Morning Hochanda, we've got lots of inspiration, as you already know, with Linda today. Linda, thanks very much for coming in. This is an exciting time. This is your brand new plates.
That's right, yes. We've got 3 brand new plates today. We've got, they're accessory plates, Charlie, so you can use them across the board in traditional or groovy.
Right.
And we've got a bow plate, which is it's a 3D bow, and we've got that in different sizes, small, medium and large. And then we've got in the middle there, we've got the Swiss dots and French knots plate, which is a great plate for infill. And then we've got the broderie anglais plate, which can go around any shape you want to. And we've also got a smaller bow then on that plate. So we've got small, medium, large bows and an extra small bow.
Oh, lovely. They're pretty, aren't they? They're really pretty. And for gifts, for boxes, for bags, you know, wrapping up presents, just as an alone piece of parchment, it's going to look beautiful with this, isn't it?
Yes.
You can keep making it.
Yeah, you can put them on your presents, as you say, you know, you wrap presents for Christmas time, and what you put on top, well, let's make a little bow.
Yeah. And is that pico cut, that one there?
That one is, I think, yes.
Yeah, isn't it? What a lovely idea, pico cut in the bows. It's very, very special. And you know what, speaking of gifts, let's have a look at this one. That is really, really pretty.
This is made by my friend Lynn Jackson. Lynn helps me a lot with...
Lynn, thank you. That very talented lady. That is beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't that lovely?
Isn't that smart?
And she's done a lot of the traditional work on that as well, because if you look very closely, because we were doing the broderie anglais plate, Lynn had the idea of doing some quilting.
Yeah.
Can you see how that looks like quilting? And I'll be showing you how to do that quilting in the second show, you know, using the traditional methods.
Yeah.
And if you look at the sides, there's different quilting on the sides as well.
I see.
It's
Sorry,
different.
yes.
And then she's used the frill along the edge. It really does look like quilting.
That's an illusion we got there.
Yes.
That's really impressive.
Yes, and she's done a lot of little tidbits for me to show you with that will look a little bit like embroidery. And so these techniques you can also use then with those beautiful embroidery plates that Tina brought out. Yes.
That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Seriously, I love white work. It's the sense of depth the white work can give you, and that's just a flat piece. It's really clever, isn't it? That's gorgeous. Shall we look at the actual plates then? So we get 3 all bundled together. So as they arrive at this point, we've got some larger bows there, and these bits all tie in and all loop together.
Yes, that isn't the size of a bow. It's half a bow because you fold it in, and I'll show you how to make a bow afterwards.
Okay.
But you can also use these. You've got the little flat ones there that you can incorporate in your designs. So you've got flat bows and 3D bows as well.
And this second plate, that is going to be usable. It can make parchment look really modern, this piece.
Yes, such a different plate. And, you know, just use those bits, because quite often you'll do a design and you'll think, now, there's a lot of gaps and you want to fill the gaps.
Yeah.
So this is a great infill tool to use.
Well, even the starter kit, you know, you've got these trees and hills in the starter kit. So I'll put little daisies on the hills, you know, or some, just adding that to the texture of the trees.
Yes.
It's going to be ideal.
It's not just that area you can use, you just move it over and you can fill a huge area with those if you want to. And you can alter it. You can change you can turn it on its side for a diamond shape.
Right.
Or you can take every other one out. So, you know, there's lots of different ways you can alter that.
There is, isn't there?
Yes.
So, lots of ways there. So there we go. They're the 2 plates. You're getting 3 there, don't forget. And this. Do you know what, that's now my favourite, actually, because that example, that really painted the picture in my mind what we could do with this. Is this bit.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you're upside down now.
Oh, sorry, beg your pardon.
Yeah, that's okay.
Isn't that lovely?
And what I've done is I've taken with this frill.
Yeah.
The difference with this frill is that it's got a curved edge.
Okay.
All the frills that we've had before have had an angular corner, so we've got a curved corner there. And also, one of the plates that has always been really, really popular are the ones that we can thread ribbon in through.
Yeah, yeah.
And this, if you cut out those little dots there, if you use a needle tool and cut those out, then you can thread ribbon through, or you can leave it as it is, because later on I'm going to be showing you how to colour that ribbon to make it look like proper ribbon that's threaded through. So if you don't want to do any cutting, then you can actually make it look as if it's ribbon.
As if it's cut,
yes.
yeah. You could, couldn't you?
And you can take those frills, you've got all the little bits there, and you can add them to any shape you want.
You said that earlier,
yes, yeah. You can add it to a heart, a star.
Right.
So it's so versatile.
It is, isn't it? And do you know what? Even as it is, just a frame, think what images you've already got now to frame in that's a perfect example. They look beautiful. Who did this one? That was Glynis.
Glynis. So Glynis has cut those little slots out and she's threaded ribbon through it.
Very pretty, very pretty. And who did this one there?
That's Gail.
Oh, that Gail. Thanks, Gail. Very nice, isn't it? Very, very pretty. And you know, I love the ones that arrive in boxes too. Because, you know you're in for an absolute treat.
This is Frances again. We spoke about Frances in the Good Morning
Hochanda.
She's new to the team, so Frances has made boxes for all her projects as well. And here Frances has actually, she had the same idea as me, she's actually coloured her ribbon. So it does look like she's coloured it and she's put the shading in as well, and she's made it look, and we coloured her ribbon the same. It's funny, Frances worked from home and I worked from home, and then she sent me that we posted blue ribbon.
It's nice, isn't it? It's a pretty set, you know. And again, you're saving £5 on this brand new bundle. There's so many more examples. 10%'s already gone, actually, already. Should we have a look at this one again, actually?
Yes, I like
that. Have a look at this one, Good Morning
example.
Hochanda. It is, and this shows, especially that middle plate. It really shows that off there.
This is Jane Telford. She's used the baby plates that we're coming to, but she's in each square she's used something different, and I really like this because it shows the whole collection off to its full potential. So she's used the Swiss dots, she's embossed some and she's coloured some there. I don't know if you can see the yellow. Yeah. And she's used the diamond shapes that we've got, the
swirls.
French knots.
French knots.
They look a little bit like a French knot.
Yeah.
So, and she's also used lots of the needle tools as well. So a lot of traditional work going on in there as well, and beautifully coloured.
Very nice, aren't they? And if you're looking to add gems there or do some piercings, it gives you something to follow. There's a consistent pattern to follow if you choose to do that. It's very, very pretty, seriously, though. But that for borders, even just borders, those dots are going to be perfect, aren't they? This is very pretty too.
That's
I love
the
this.
frill as well.
This is Josie.
Josie, yes.
Very nice. Those frills, they really are effective, aren't they? You know, we've got lots more inspiration. We'll show you. Or should we do one more? Should we do one more? Should we do this one?
Yes.
This. Every time I try and move on, I see some more art.
That's Gail. Yes.
Wow, that's a huge card.
Yes.
So
there's Gail has done the Swiss dots in the diamond pattern there, the larger one. But there are different sizes of that. You don't have to use the larger ones and have to be so bold. And she's done a beautiful ribbon then.
That, honestly, blown away by that. That is so elegant, isn't it? You know what, for £19.99 today, it's a great deal. That's your first flex buy payment of 2. So if you can stretch to £19.99 today, you can get this home. You're going to save that £5, and that's 501224. This is your latest designs.
Yes.
I like it. It's fun, isn't it? But altogether as well, introductory prices, folks. Now we've got some A5 plates now.
Yes.
These are very pretty. So we've seen these before, but they're still very, very popular indeed.
Yes, Paul launched these a little while ago, and yes, they were very, very popular. Years ago, I wrote a baby book. With baby patterns in, and a lot of these have come from the traditional baby book patterns. Yeah. Because we thought they'd make really, really nice plates. You see, you've got a frill there as well with a ribbon border slot, which is an angular one, the one on the little rocking horse. So yes, I quite like it. And you've got a curved frill on this one. And you can use, in that rocking horse, there are traditional techniques as well being used to cut and perforate.
Oh, I see.
So they just go hand in hand, you know, the traditional and the groovy just goes hand in hand.
They do, don't they? They really do. I just love that white work on that horse's tail there.
Isn't that lovely? Look at that.
Very pretty. Yeah. And look at all the different occasions these can cater for too. And we've got something very smart, something very vibrant now.
Yes, that's lovely.
And we've got very different colouring mediums on the show too as well, haven't we? So have a look at those. The dorso wall. We're going to be doing some dorso walling today, aren't we?
We are, yes.
If you wonder what that is, it's wonderful for your blends of colour, but more about that later. If you'd like to go for these, see lots of inspiration there. Oh, just briefly, can we have a look at this one? That is really cute. Wow.
That's Caris has made that.
Caris, I haven't seen anything quite like that.
Yeah, it's double-sided and it stands and it rocks.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that beautiful?
Very clever, Caris. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Gives you an idea of what's possible with all these 3 plates. It's the square plates trio. This is the Welcome Baby. It's £23.97. 128548. Now we've also got the little star on the show too. These have also been popular in the past, but this is great. This is still sort of newborn baby kind of theme then.
Yes, and great for christenings as well.
Yeah, baby showers.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
We've
got a crib and we've got a sleeping baby and we've got a baby on the moon.
Maybe like their first birthday as well, perhaps?
Yes.
Lovely.
Baptism, christening. We've got
very traditional, aren't they?
Yes.
Very traditional wording there. A star is born. Yeah, that's going to be great, isn't it?
Yes, well that one's been used on there, look Charlie. It's,
yeah.
And it's not... you know, it could be used for anything.
Yeah, it could, couldn't it?
Yes.
It really could.
Yeah.
And you've got a little shading there. Who did this one? Was it Carol?
Carol Panstello, yes.
I love these. I love the colour used there, just like a little shadow on the letters there.
Carol is great with shading and colour. She's just got the knack.
Right.
And every time you see one of Carol's, you think, wow, how did she do that colouring?
Isn't that lovely?
Always beautiful with her, yes.
It is pretty, and lots more ideas there for £23.97. 774-861. That's Linda's Little Star. They are charming, aren't they? They're so welcome. They're just so inviting, these designs. And you work very hard on all these. You don't stop, do you? You don't stop.
I don't stop, no.
You don't stop. You know what? We've got demonstrations lined up for you as well. Have a look on our website for more goodies. And we've got, oh, by the way, that Pergamano tool organiser is on today at a very good price. Look at that, you're saving, well, basically saving £5 there. Freedom member price is at £26.99. So, do you know what, for that is a great deal. Seriously, it's just so easy to get organised. If you've seen the team Clarity using this, you can get what they own at a brilliant price. It's a cracking deal. So then, if you have any questions for Linda, please, of course, all you got to do is just email us, studio@hoochanda.com. It's very easy. That's why we're live, folks, to interact with your questions and help out wherever we can. So, we're looking at the bow first, I see.
We're going to do a bow because, just to show how we put it together, this is a beautiful card by Glynis Whitehead.
Yeah.
And I thought I'm going to do that bow because she's done a double bow.
Yeah.
Okay. And I like this in particular because she'd used she's used needle tools in there, the 5 in a circle, and she's used the wing tool on the edge there. I don't know if you can see that. I quite liked what she did with that. So I'm going to show how. I'm not going to show how to make the whole project.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show how to make the bow, and I'm going to show how to do that beautiful edge.
Okay.
On there. Okay. So we're using.
That is a beautiful edge.
Yes, it is lovely, isn't it? So we're using a needle tool freehand, just putting it in anywhere, and then with a bit more controlled, putting the needle tools along the edge, because it is a Pergamano show after all, isn't it?
We're doing lots of lots of techniques, aren't we?
So we're going to take the A4 square plate mate,
right?
Because these are big plates, and we need a bigger plate mate to fit them in.
Okay.
You can use it on its own if you want to, but it just gives you a bigger platform.
Bit of support, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can stick your parchment down on this if you're using a big sheet of parchment. So I'm going to use the bigger bow and the medium bow. And for anybody that's not quite sure about using coloured parchment, there are 2 sides to your parchment. There's the pale side and the dark side. So on a darker parchment you can see it quite easily. Right. On a pale parchment you might find you're not quite sure which side, so you've got to do a little test dot.
I see.
So the part that comes up the whitest will be the right side, because you want your embossing to show up really nice. Of course you do. You want it to show over the colouring, don't you? The reason for this is if you do it on the wrong side, because the colour is all flooded on one side of your parchment. Right. That's the side that will, if that's the wrong side. So if you look at this, that's obviously darker. Yeah. So that is the wrong side of the parchment. I see. Okay, so if I do a test, it's sometimes...
You don't want the white lines to be hidden by colour, do you?
No, it's sometimes difficult to explain. So if I put my map there. So, well, if you want your embossing to take on the colour of your parchment, that's fine.
Do that, yeah.
But it won't stand out so much.
No.
So here we have the darker side. So if I was to emboss just a petal, and there you can see, if I turn it over, it's going to be white.
Perfect, I see.
Okay, so if I decided I wanted to emboss on this side, which is the pale side, so this is the wrong side now.
So it looks white.
It looks white. By the time you turn it round, it's going to take on a colour, albeit paler than the parchment itself.
Worth showing that, worth showing.
Yeah. I don't know if the camera can pick that up.
Yeah, we see the difference
You can
now.
see the difference, can't you? That's the...
It looks whiter on camera, actually.
Yes.
From where I'm sat now, it's just raised slightly.
Yeah. So if I turn it over, that's really, really white.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so just to tell you that little point.
And we're using the Matte Excellent here, the Pergamano.
Yeah, Pergamano.
I know Paul Chut swears by this
it's
as well.
It's brilliant, yeah, it's my favourite matte.
For your white, it's like this, such a clever density to make your white work really forgiving, actually.
Yes.
If you struggle to do it, just try that amount. I've tried it. I don't know how. It's like, oh, I can do it suddenly. It's really good.
It's just right. It's not too soft and it's not too hard, you know?
Yeah.
So,
perfect.
Right, let's have a look. What have I done with my... I've got to have my Groovy guard. So Groovy guard, you need to just keep your parchment nice and flat. So you can see now I'm on the back of the parchment, which is the bright side. Okay, for those people that don't know how to use a Groovy plate, I'll whiz through this quickly. So you stick it down with your Groovy tabs, rub it over with your tumble dryer sheet, which you'll find in your starter kit, and then with the number 1 Groovy tool, which is the sharpest, or a 1mm Pergamano tool.
I see.
They're roughly...
This is good for like that. This is like getting that crisp.
Roughly the same.
I see.
Yeah, for that nice crisp white line.
And you'll see the tool Linda's actually got in her hand right now with the starter kit.
So that goes into the groove, and as you emboss it, follow the groove around.
And it just glides around.
And it glides around.
And the grooves are etched at a very specific depth, so it doesn't tear, but it gives you that crisp embossed line every time. Yeah. What happens if you sort of jump out, by the way, if you miss it?
If it jumps out, it's not a problem. It won't mark your parchment.
So the fibres can't be stretched?
No. So for each bow, you can see it's got a tail that fits the bow. Okay? You can recognise which tail fits which bow because it'll have the same pattern on it. That doesn't mean to say you've got to use this pattern. So you've got flower one there with a flower tail and a flower and the little knot that goes around the centre. That's you know, you can mix and match or put needle tools in there. And with it, you're going to be folding this bit over, so you only really need to put the decoration on that bit there. You're not going to see that bit there because it's underneath. Unless you want to use the whole thing and make it a much bigger bow. And I'll show you how to do that as well. So with these are, those little decorations there are the size of a 5 in a circle. When I do my patterns, I do tend to put, if you see a collection of tiny little dots, it will be where a needle tool will fit if you want to use it. I do that a lot in my patterns. So if you just mark it, and that'll be where you'll put your 5 in a circle tool. But we can put that in randomly anyway. So you do that, you do your knot, which goes around the middle. Now then, when you do this knot, can you see those little lines there? Those are your fold lines. Only put those in if you're going to cut this out with an ordinary scissors. So you don't have to use a 2-needle tool along the edge of this, but it's a Pergamano show. I'm going to use a 2-needle tool along the edge and I'm going to give it a pretty picot edge. If you're giving it a picot edge, this bit is going to be wider again because you're adding a little bit on. So if you're not,
I see what I mean? It's extend that a little bit,
you're extending it a little bit because you're going round with the 2 and it's a little bit wider.
Yes, I see.
So you don't put those in. Because it might be a little bit short. Because
you don't know if it's going to align yet. I get
it won't. But if you're cutting it out with the scissors, you can put them in if you want to.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just an indication really. And then I'm going to do the tail. And then you can...
Trying to do this manually, the measuring alone is tricky.
You can do this on, you can use this plate with your designer papers, but you're going to need a light box.
Right, of course,
I have got one there on the bag. There's a little bag there.
Over the light box?
I've done the bow with the designer paper
on there, yeah.
And I've used the light box.
Oh, lovely.
So you can use it for any paper crafting.
Yeah, sure.
As long as you can see, as long as your paper's quite thin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll remove that from the plate.
And the light panels that we normally have them on the show too, they're very smart. If you like this plate made, by the way, it's like the Celtic one. Yeah, it's called Celtic, so it's on the website, Hochanda.com, so you'll see it right there.
There we are, you can see that now, that's nice and white. Okay, so if we put some, let's put some needle tool work in there.
Okay.
I'm going to put a 5 in a circle. Let's see.
And the middle plate we've got there, you've got so many textures, so many patterns to fill these shapes now. That's the exciting part. The bow's a perfect example.
And then I haven't got my 5 in a circle yet.
Very nice. We've got lots of Pokemon tools on the show, so if you want to get these crisp white lines, if you want to do... Oh, is that your bag?
That's my bag.
Hey! So, this is on the show, this bag.
It is, yes.
Oh, so you've added your own tools in it, of course.
Oh,
that would be a good
full of my tools. There are a few gaps where my tools are out on the table, but it's brilliant.
So this is I've seen Paul Church got one of these too.
Yes.
Lots of you have these.
Yes. I just keep my tools in one. I've got another one for my pencils.
Oh, really?
And my felt tip pens and things.
So you could
so I've
stock
got
up.
2.
So
yes.
the team has got this as well.
It's brilliant if you've got sets of pencils. Lots of people have got the polychromos pencils.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant for that as well.
That's ideal, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's ideal.
So this is a 5 in a circle. And you get 5 needles in a circle. I'm going to use my Groovy guard as well because this is brilliant because when you press down, you see how the paper does slip up a little bit. If you've got your Groovy guard, that doesn't happen.
Right.
You put that in place.
Oh, I see. So it anchors it down.
Yeah, yeah. So these are the little dots that I put in. And remember I said the 5 in a circle will fit?
Yeah.
So they fit exactly. So if you want to correctly position those and do it exactly the same as I have, but I'm going to just do it randomly. It's quicker.
Yeah.
It's just as easy. They don't have to be in the exact same place.
You can get quite quick.
Oh, easy.
You're flying through them.
I'm using the Pico foam to perforate because I don't want to go through my parchment too quickly. You perforate shallow to begin, do the embossing and then perforate deep.
Okay.
So that's quite shallow. So now I'm going to take my embossing.
I mean, that's quick, isn't it? Not just about speed, of course. It's.
Yeah, we don't mess about, do we, eh?
We don't mess around.
So we're going to emboss a little dot in the middle of that now.
Okay.
So you perforate, always perforate on the front.
Yeah.
Because they're quite untidy, those little holes on the back. Okay? So get nice and it's nice and smooth. So then we're going to emboss it. So we emboss on the back.
Right.
Perforate on the front always, emboss on the back.
Emboss on the back, right.
Yeah? So I'm going to emboss a little dot in the middle of that now. And when we emboss a dot, it's up and down, back and forth, and round, to avoid getting a black dot in the middle.
Like a little donut ring.
So it's up and down, back and forth.
Or a bagel. You don't want a bagel shape, do you?
No.
Oh.
So try when you're putting embossing in between the needle tools, try and fill the space.
Yeah.
Because it looks nicer if you've got embossing right up to your perforations. It looks much, you've got that nice bright white. A little dot in there would be lost. So try and fill the spaces always. Good lacework has got beautiful perforating and lots of white embossing within and not a lot of the parchment showing. So that's what a true indication of good lacework is. And don't worry if you flatten those holes a little bit because we're going to re-perforate. So you do that. I won't do them all now, so you can see they're nice and white and I filled the space. So the next thing I need to do is to perforate deep. I'll move my perforating mat. I don't want to be poking holes in that.
Right.
And I've got my Pico foam, and I've got my thicker foam mat.
So what do you use the black one for then?
The black one. Well, if you put if you had ordinary parchment on there, you wouldn't be able to see it.
No, no.
You can see it because it's coloured.
Sure.
You can see better with your black mat. And when you re-perforate, you can either use exactly the same tool, or you can use a one needle tool.
I see.
The more needles you've got in your perforating tool, the more difficult it is to replace them in the same place.
Right, right.
So to be cautious, I would say it's probably always better to re-perforate with the one needle tool. If you're short of time, then, you know, just go for it. But what happens is, you could end up, if the placement isn't right, you could end up with twice the number of holes than you started with, and that looks really untidy. So you can do that with those, or what you could do is you could cut that out and make a little star. Okay. So I'm going to use my scissors. We've got 3 scissors, 3 cutting implements then. We've got the exclusive scissors, the ring lock, and the perga cutters.
Yeah.
So you can choose whichever one you want. This is my preferred scissors. This is the ring lock is better for people that have got arthritis and in their hands and find it difficult.
Everyone's different, of course.
And the perga cutters are just like a tweezer.
I do like the ring locks, you know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think they look the best.
Yes, they are.
It's all about that.
Yeah, yeah. It's whichever you're most comfortable with.
And there's squeezers.
Squeezers, yeah.
Squeezers.
So when you hold your scissors, you can either hold it like a spoon or like a fork.
They're Barbara's choices, aren't they?
Barbara's choice as well, and Tina's, I think.
Is it Tina's, I think,
yeah?
I think Paul and I are something in common with the ring locks, I think.
Yes.
Something like this. I saw Tina Cox on Saturday, actually.
Did you?
The Matthew Palmer workshop.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
did you enjoy?
Yeah, I've really had a good
only
one.
went as well, did you?
That's right, yeah. We're doing another one soon as well.
Yeah,
Nothing.
brilliant.
But Tina, honestly, obviously, not surprised, but beautiful piece, you know.
Yeah.
She had her own little style going on too. Very clever. There's lovely to see Tina.
Okay, so you can either use your scissors with the points pointing down or with them pointing upwards.
Yeah.
So it's like a fork or like a spoon. I prefer to do it like a spoon.
Like this way, okay.
So if you're using it like a fork, best if you put your fingers down into the holes. If you're using it like a spoon, I find I like to put my thumb and my first finger in, and then these fingers are controlling that scissors, and it doesn't shake, especially if you've got a bit of a shaky hand, okay? So when you're cutting, you cut over the waist. So I'm going to cut around, you see the little circle that's formed, it's 5 in a circle tool. I'm going to cut with the bit that's falling out, the middle bit, underneath my scissors, because the picot cut then is going to remain on the piece of parchment. So scissors in, drop your scissors, pinch and snip. Okay? Turn your parchment, because you always keep your hand in the same place to ensure an even picot. Scissors in, drop your scissors, pinch and snip. Turn it again, scissors in, drop your parchment, pinch, and when you see that little picot formed, then is the time to snip. If you do it slowly, it's better. Okay. Just to learn the technique, and that gives you then that little star.
That's perfect. It's beautiful. It takes a little bit of practice with that.
So you can either do it like that, or you can do it like that. So that's 2 ways of using that one tool. Yeah. There are lots of ways of using these tools.
And that's the 5, isn't it?
This is a 5 in a circle.
A 5 in a circle.
Yes.
And it's just look, you haven't got to worry about spacing out too evenly, have you? If you're slightly off, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
No.
When you're re-perforating, it matters. If you know, yes.
How exciting.
Okay, so
that tool, by the way, is on the show. So if I could see 7 tools with a freestyle and wheel turf. Tools, turf. We will say grass or turf. There we go. So worth £60.90 then. So £29.58 today. You are kitted out with all of these. You really are. You get the 3 needle here, 5. the 5-inch circle, the flower. You also get the semicircle, that's included, and also get the mini semicircle and this swirl. All of that for £5. How about that reading out there? £59.15. It's hard to remember them all, but again, it's all of these is £29.58, 777 564. There's a lot there. There's a lot. Oh, the wheel tool's really cool actually. It's just sort of like a mini pizza cut, isn't it?
Yes.
But,
yes.
I mean, very mini. I mean, very.
Do you want me to show you that?
Should we do it? Because it's all perforates,
yes, if you give me a minute to get it out ready, and I'll show you the wheel tool.
Should we talk about your bag? Because that is a beautiful bag. Obviously, you put loads of bits inside here. Obviously, yours comes empty, but you can use it for your tools, what we just read out, your pens, your pencils, who knows, lots of bits and pieces there. You may want to get more than one, depending how many mediums you've got, okay. So £29.99, say that £5 is the Pergamon, this is the official one, their tool organiser. Now, saving £8, okay, if you're free to member, it's £26.99. It's at 653921, so it's a good opportunity, folks, for that. Especially if you're free to member. Otherwise, it's still £5 off even if you're not. So good deal there.
Okay, these are the two free tools.
There it is. I'm seeing that for ages.
So you've got the wheel tool and you've got the Star 2mm. Brilliant little tools.
I haven't seen the Star one.
You haven't seen that either, have you? Okay. Now then, with the wheel tool, I would suggest using these on a piece of hard card.
Right.
Okay? Rather than your embossing mat, which is a little bit soft. And if you do it on a hard surface, it won't make any indentation at all.
Okay.
So a piece of really hard card is the best thing you can have. Okay? Because they are embossing tools, really. They're not perforating, they're embossing. So on the back, so we're embossing now, and all you do is you just push the wheel. It's a bit like a pastry cutter.
Okay.
If I turn that round, it gives you...
Oh, I see some bosses. Oh, that is satisfying.
It is.
That is really satisfying.
And it will actually... If I take this plate, it will actually... You can actually go along the groove.
You can groove with it?
Yeah, you can get in the groove with it.
I like it. So do you have to press hard then on it?
No. Just as if you were the same sort of pressure you would use if you were writing, or you can go, if you're clever, you can go around. So
that's a nice idea. Can I have a little go?
Yes, of course you can. Yes.
I just want to do a little. No, leave it there. It's okay. Do it.
Yeah,
I don't expect that's very kind.
Do you want to do it in the groove?
Can I do it out of the groove?
Out of the groove, yes. Okay.
I just.
Yeah,
it
go
looks,
on, Charlie.
Can I do it anywhere?
Yeah, anywhere.
That's really satisfying. Oh, I see. So I can probably press a bit harder.
Okay, turn it round and then.
That's really satisfying. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. That's a good tool to have. That's a really good tool to have.
It's great for...
And obviously yours perfectly straight because you did it in the groove.
Yes, you can put it in the groove. And it's great for a linen effect.
Yeah.
So you can, you can...
All right.
Okay, so if I was to...
Never thought of that. So if you're filling in shapes and spaces, backgrounds...
And if you go that way, and then if you go that way... Doesn't matter if you go over the line because you're cutting it out anyway.
Yeah.
You know? It gives you a linen effect.
Love it. Oh, it really does. That's really effective.
And also...
It's quite a rustic kind of...
If you're clever enough,
tool.
if I could do this now, it's probably better on a...
I thought we should just do that.
Oh, you have like a little star there.
That's it, Linda, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
You can see what I do with my days, can't you?
The star, that, again, Christmas cards, christenings.
Yes.
That's a great tool.
Yes, it's
Never
lovely.
even would have thought.
It's lovely. Not used enough. Not used enough.
It's not.
And the little Star 2mm.
Yeah.
It's a dentist tool, actually, this.
Is it?
That's where it originated.
Terrified of the dentist.
It's got little points on all the way around.
We're not doing any drilling, are we? Please tell me we're not doing any drilling.
No. So you need to use it. It needs to be upright to start with, and you need to rotate it on its axis.
Okay.
Okay, so that each of those little points hits the paper, but you only need to do it once around. If you keep on doing it,
you're going to distort it.
Yes.
I
see, that's what you're looking for.
Can I go as well on that?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
This is great. Sorry, it's really satisfying.
Go on.
So just do, I haven't used this before. All right.
Yeah.
Is that right? How are we doing there? Not bad.
Bit more on one side than the other.
Bit more.
But if do it, if you do it in front of you, and then you can start exactly in the middle, as upright as you can, and just rotate once. Is that better?
Better, I think so. It's that bit there. Not bad.
There we are.
Get in there. Get in there. There we are.
Brilliant.
You see the progress, can't you? Already, yeah, from that to that. I love it. It's a good tool.
Another little infill. Can you imagine a bow with all of those all over it?
Yes.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Just little. You've got like floor designs, a few daisies,
Yes.
you know, just around.
Yes.
Little texture. Just realised the time. Shall I do a quick recap?
Yes,
Is that
okay.
your idea?
Yeah, no
I love
problem.
these techniques, Linda. We're learning a lot.
Yes. Lots of little techniques. It's good.
It's worth it.
Yes.
It's so worth it. We're busy for these. Have a look on our website. We've got lots of Pergamano goodies and tools. Plus, of course, Linda's brand new plates. They're the A4 square plate trio. Okay, so these are like your accessories. So just think what other plates you've got. Even if you just get into Groovy today, maybe getting the starter kit. This is going to be ideal. Right now, I'm going to show you as much inspiration as I possibly can with these two. My favourite part of that actually is the bow. They really work well. So you get the bows, you've got different sizes, but again, this could be that. There you go. This is what you can do. Let's see. These little gift bags, absolutely ideal. And then anything about the colours. Then we think about the edges. Forgive me, I haven't got the names from these ones. I'm not really too sure. Forgive me. Is it Lynn? Oh, they're yours. Oh, they're yours. Sorry. Oh, all the bags are Linda's. Fantastic. So that makes it easy. So this is perfect. Absolutely ideal. So for dressing up your gifts, you may want to put them onto boxes as well. Can be absolutely perfect. Like I've done right here, for example. They really, really do work well. Right. Let's keep going with these. They are perfect. Any gift, any card, you can easily get away with a bow, can't you? If like a smaller bow, you can do one of those too. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, how about using it? Wait a minute. Oh, got time. Hang on, I'm going to put this down for a second. There we go. Hang on a sec. Oh, I got tangled. Here we go. That is very pretty. Now, there's no names on these ones, but I know. I think that's Francis actually. Yeah, that's Francis, a new lady to the team. Francis, love your work. New to the team, but definitely not new to this, are you? That. Absolute showstopper. Welcome to the team. Do you know what? Let's see what else we got here. Now, I'll show you the plates we actually get in a second, but basically you can do this with this bill. I know you said one day special there, but it could be really at that price, you know. It's brand new today. This one from Karen. This is from Gail. Thanks so much, Gail. They're very, very pretty. Let me dig deep and show you one I haven't shown you yet, actually. Let me go down here. Right, here we go. Right, now, the border. Cast your attention on this one, because what Linda's done there is taken one of the elements from this brand new selection and done it all around the outside. That, by the way, this bit here, oh actually, and the dots there too, but this bit around the outside can also become, we're ready for it, that. Isn't that clever? Looks like a valance, doesn't it? It looks like some skirting. That is absolutely beautiful. That's what I love about white work. It's that illusion. It's that depth that we can create. That's so worth it. It is like the valance around the bottom of the bed. Yeah. There we go. Saving £19.99. You know that TV character, don't you? It's the valance, Lynn. Anyway, £75. Adam Potter. Right. So 501224. So. These are the plates you're getting. They're like the accessories. That, I've got to say, if you struggle to make parchment cards for a younger age group, that's going to be it. You can have a really cool, funky, trendy pop art kind of style with these ones there. You got frilly, you got floral, you've got really beautiful, cozy designs. You've got bold designs there, but you've got so many accessories to choose there. And this sums up the spirit of Groovy for me. You can just extract various different elements, you know. You can just use them. You can repeat them. Those little ones there, you can repeat them really, really easily too to make a whole, you know, huge A4 piece if you wanted to. Right now, whilst this isn't new, Paul launched this not so long ago. These are also Linda's designs. So pleased Linda's here. Love working with Linda. I've learned so much. 40 minutes into the show already. So this is the plates trio. This is Linda's welcome baby. So obviously baby showers, christenings, perfect. In fact, christenings hang on to the next section perhaps. But again, with the rocking horse is what we've seen in a card. But don't forget, not just for your cards, you can make 3D gifts with these. For example, now Karis did this. Karis. a masterpiece, my friend. That is a great idea. I didn't think that was possible. Very, very cleverly put together. Look at all that picot cutting around the outside there. Honestly, watch the show back as well. If you want to know how to do some cutting, Linda did a really good technique with that too, which you can extend to go around edges. But let's show you what you can do with these. I'm going to whiz through these because I know we want to go back to Linda. Sheila, thank you very much. Also, thanks to Chris Walker. And also, a huge thank you to Glynis. Absolute masterpieces, folks. They're all good. You're also talented. £23.97. But again, this is that kind of craft that you can do quick projects, but if you want to enjoy, relax, enjoy the moment, it's a labour of love. If a card takes hours or a weekend, that's a good thing with Parchment. You know, that's with this Groovy. It's about enjoying the moment. You know, the word mindfulness, I hear it being bounced around so often. Personally, I think it's very relevant for this. I find it relaxing. I find I'm just focusing, and you can still be sociable and talk to others if you're doing it with family and friends. It's perfect. And I remember Barbara and like Paul Church have often said to me they've seen kids do this. You know, I think people at the age of like 10, I've seen really good cards by 10-year-olds. I'm pretty sure they were 10 years old who's done some impressive ones I've seen in the past. But the point I'm making is, this could be from various different ages. Obviously the needles, you know, the piercing tools, go up with scissors, you've got to be careful with. But the actual Groovy, go for it. They see lots of younger age groups having a go at a place like Ali Pally and all the different amazing events we do where Clarity and Pergamano are featured. But how about this selection here? Lynn's Little Star. Now, obviously, it's going to be perfect for christenings. Lovely traditional baptisms as well, which I think is very, very smart. Very poetic pieces with these. But again, there's so much options. These are the tools for your white work. Imagine that with the bows there, the white work you're going to have down there. The bells going to be perfect. We've got the cross there. We've got really elegant borders. But I love the A Star Is Born. You can use that, you know, like the films, you know, which I think is a great film, actually. But again, you can have someone like Star Is Born. Maybe they've just learned musical instruments. Maybe they scored their first goal at football. Maybe they just made the first rugby team at school. You know, all these kind of things. General words of encouragement all the way through life. I think that just that little Star Is Born going to be absolutely perfect. You can see it embossed with some beautiful glitter, actually. Just right here, Josie, absolutely a legend. You all up. That is really cool, isn't it? So there you go. Bit of inspiration for you. Another one by Chris. What you can do with this beautiful, beautiful set. Now, it's a new bundle today, okay? So it's the £23.97, 774861. So, any questions for Linda? Get them emailed in, please, folks. It's a studio@hochanda.com. Now, these are like your designs, but then it comes to, are you going to cut bits out? Are you going to do some white work? If you are going to be piercing, then the needle tools really come into its own. Now, these are quite different to the ones we looked at earlier, okay? So, these are the butterfly, the wave, the wing, semi-star, lozenge, and drop. So, normally you can see at the end there. Right. So the actual pierce, the little holes that are going to pierce in, but the little shapes, and all about Pergamano, they give you a little indication of what's going to cut out, or what the design's going to be at the base. Can we see that there? Right at the base down there. Perfect. So there you go. And it's same for the little dots as well. So it really is good to have. So if you're lining them up, perfect. If you're looking for a way to store these, and we really, really, really do recommend that Pergamano toolbox. So there you go. There's the lozenge. The little drops there. The drops can be perfect. And you've got little swirls there. Lots of options. But for £39.70, that's a great deal. The butterflies, the wings, the waves. It's 653,819. So there you go. All you pay today, £19.85. That's all you pay today. By the way, just briefly, I've got to show you this. I've just seen the book. Can I show you this? Here we go. If you're wondering, rather than me rambling on, because I won't, I'm boring myself, these tools can do this. That is amazing. You've got the teardrop. There's the wave, the butterfly, the diamond, the wings. You got the semi-star there. It's amazing what you can achieve from these tools. So if you're wondering how these experts, how these amazing crafters can do this, it's because firstly they're talented, but also of these tools, right tools for the right job. The more tools you've got, the more possibilities, of course. So saving £11. Right, now, we know we love demonstrations. We know we've got lots of passionate Clarity and Pergamano viewers. If you'd like to meet some of the team or watch demonstrations in person, we recommend the open day event. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Barbara from Clarity Stamp, and I'd like to tell you about one of the absolute highlights of our Clarity calendar, our annual open days. Twice a year, both up north and down south, hundreds of us get together to celebrate art, craft and all things clarity. Whether you're an inky stamper, a painty mixed media artist or a groovy pergamano parcher, this event will be perfect for you. So many talented and well-known crafters will be there to teach and share. There'll be free make and takes, loads of cool demos, hourly raffles with super prizes and a very, very popular tombola too. When is it? Well, on the 14th and 15th of June, we will all be at the Ditton Community Centre near Maidstone, Kent. And we'll be up in Leyburn, North Yorkshire in September. More will be revealed. So, if you like clarity, you'll love our open days. Get your tickets today for another fantastic Clarity get-together.
Looking forward to that, Joe. I can't make it this year, sadly. It's Friday the 14th
really?
and 15th. I'm here. I'll be in the studios, actually. But you'll be there, of course. And what are they like? Can you sum up the atmosphere of these open days?
It's electric.
Yeah, I bet.
It's lovely. It's such a happy place, you know.
I bet it is, yeah.
People walk through the door and leave their troubles at the door, I think. It's just...
Yeah.
And there's something going on all the time.
There's a snip clinic, apparently.
Yes, there's a snip clinic. I think Glynis is running the snip clinic.
Oh, really?
So you can try all the...
cutting.
The picot cutting with the different scissors and the snippers and see which suits you best.
So she's a master then.
And she'll teach you how to do it properly if you're not sure.
Yeah, it's good to go. And Lou Withers and Leonie will be there too, so you'll be able to see them. But again,
Tina, and Paul and Sam.
Oh, all the clarity,
Maria, they'll all be there. Yeah,
they're all fantastic. They're lovely to work with, each and every one of them.
And Dee as well.
See, I love Dee Paramore.
Yes, Dee Paramore.
One of my heroes.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Not just this, generally speaking, I love her stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all they're equally great. But I'd love to meet Dee.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully one day. But again, tickets are still available. So nip down, full of passionate people, and everyone already automatically gets on for that reason.
And a raffle every hour. When you come in, you get one raffle ticket.
Oh.
But that raffle ticket is valuable for every hour on the hour.
Oh, really?
And Barbara gives away the most amazing prizes.
Really?
Every hour. Yes.
What were the prize last year? Just name one.
She picks. She'll either pick Groovy or she'll pick stencils. But I mean, it won't be one. It'll be a handful of stuff.
It's a good prize.
Oh, a pile of stuff. Yeah. Oh. Sometimes it's a light box.
Really?
And lots of stencils, paints.
That's quite a raffle.
A set of Groovy plates, and
And you just
brilliant.
That's
Starter
amazing.
kits and it's amazing.
And you're given a ticket, you go in. Oh, I like it.
Yes.
Get the tickets for it. £6 for that, just to see all the people you admire and inspire by. It's wonderful.
So you could go home with more products.
Well, I was just going to say that.
You came with in your purse.
You could do. It's good. You have a great day anyway. Now, Linda, we've just been talking about those tools, and you said you get a little checklist, do you, when you order the tools?
Any time you order tools now, Barbara thought it was a good idea. There are so many you've seen in my tool bag.
Yeah.
So many Pergamano tools, and people don't know what they've got, or they don't know the little symbol, or they don't know what they're for, and so there is. I composed a checklist of every tool that Pergamano have on sale now.
Oh,
and then when you buy tools, you will always get that checklist in your parcel.
I see.
So you can
it's
tick
a reference
off
guide.
A reference guide. You can tick them off as you buy them.
As you buy them, I like this. So you know what you've got left to purchase if you do want to get into it.
Yes. And any of the kits that we've got, no tool is replicated in the kits.
Okay. Oh, is this this is it then?
No, this is the handy tool guide, and this is in that last set that you had on with the wave and the drop and the. There's a guide to cutting, and there's also it's double-sided. You've got 6 pattern sheets, 1 pattern sheet per tool, and then you've got the.
So please, it comes with it,
You photocopy it, and then you put your pattern sheet underneath your piece of parchment and perforate.
You pierce through that.
The parchment.
What a great idea.
So don't use that. Photocopy it.
Well, that's going to build up your confidence, isn't it? I'm pleased they arrived with the tools, because otherwise I'd be all the gear, no idea.
Yeah.
That's good.
You've got
help
the
you out.
picture as well, and the pictures are those.
Are these there?
So you've got all those different patterns per tool. But I mean that's just a a little sampler.
It is, isn't
there are
it?
hundreds of ways you can use
This is just to start off, kick off the inspiration, isn't it? There you go. So details on the side of the screen for those 6 multi-needle tool set and the most wonderful shapes, as you see right there. Saving £11 two payments of £19.85 pay one today. So what's the next thing you'd like to show us then? We're back with your brand new plates.
Yes, we're going to put this bow together. Okay, so we've got a double bow there, and if you look, Lynn Jackson has made me a single bow. So that's a single bow, and that's a double bow. So if you're going to make a double bow, you have the larger one, and then you have either the medium one or the smaller one. And she's also done this for you. I wanted to show you. Isn't that lovely? She's used the broderie anglais plate, and she's taken the little rosettes there and used just the tails from the bow. It's not a lovely adornment or something. Isn't that pretty?
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite an embellishment, isn't it?
And this one, this bag here, this is what I was telling you about. I've made this bow out of the designer paper.
I was wondering what that
I
would
used
be.
a light wave, and then I put the designer paper on that.
So
on top of the plate, and I embossed it on the Groovy plate.
On the paper, with paper?
Yes,
oh, right.
with paper, and then cut it out.
So it's easy to do that then?
Easy. Cut it out with an ordinary scissors. And
do you recommend the light panel to help you with this then?
Yes, because you wouldn't be able to see your Groovy plate
thicker,
through your paper.
Of course.
And there are the little rosettes from the broderie anglais plate.
Would you use the wheel tool they're asking me now on paper? Could you use that? Have you tried that? I
think you could, but it wouldn't show, would it? It would show on a plain paper. Yes, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would show on plain paper.
Try that. Yeah, Angela said that. It's a great question, Angela. That's lovely. Yeah, try it on plain paper.
And also, there we are. If you had a plain paper, you could, if you wanted to use your star tool and emboss your paper on your embossing mat, as long as you don't know where you want to put it, you're just doing an all-over pattern, you could have some, that's a nice idea.
You could get some gilding wax and just highlight it even more so afterwards.
Some of the papers you were selling on Good Morning Hochanda,
they're nice.
You use those pearl papers and you could emboss them then.
Yes, that'd be good,
with
wouldn't
your
it?
star tool.
Good idea.
Yes,
Brilliant idea.
So, look, right. Here's the parts of my bow. I decorated this one differently. If I've got time sometime today, I'll show you how I did that. I did that with a 4-needle tool. Yeah. So here's the large bow, and I think I've used the small bow, and that's the knot for the large bow, and that's the knot for the small bow. I'm just going to use one knot because I'm going to put them together. I'm going to use perga glue to stick them together. Now, my friend Gail Sydenham, she made a card, and I said, how did you do that bow? Because you didn't 3D it. It was sticking up.
Right.
But what she'd done was, instead of folding it right over like that, so that's how these bows are made, it's folded over like that.
Okay.
She'd actually put it on her card, and she'd stuck it down there, and stuck it down there, and she'd made actually made quite a big bow. So she'd stuck those down, just there. And just there, and then you've got a big bow.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
See it?
Oh, yeah.
But it's not actually a 3D bow, but it's a raised bow.
It's a raised bow. You still know it's a bow, isn't it?
So perga glue is the best thing to stick down your parchment with, and perga glue is quite fluid. So if you're sticking something that's very important and that you don't want the glue to show through, you've got to be very, very careful. With this, it's not so bad because we've got lots of layers, and this knot in the front is going to be hiding all the glue.
Okay.
But in a later show, I'll show you how to disguise it behind something.
That'd be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
We've got 3.5 minutes on this show.
Okay, so
we can.
Let's get cracking. Then I got my perga glue and a little bit in the middle, fold it over. So I guess perga glue, because if you worry about what glue to use, because you don't want to wet it too much, of course, because it gets parchment. And I put it on with a cocktail stick. You don't need a lot, do you? Yeah, no, not a lot. Fold it over. You know you're safe with the specific glue then, don't you? Yeah. Check the front and make sure that it's even. And what I do then is I'll use a peg. Oh, okay. To keep it together. Okay. Very cool. Do the same.
Very, very cool.
Gosh, the time goes quick, Charlie.
It's.
Where did that go?
This has gone shockingly fast, actually, this one. Absolutely flown by. It has done for backstage too. Everyone's saying this flown by.
I'm going to have to show you the edge, I think, in the next show. I've got so many demos. We're not going to do them all, are we? I never do. Barbara says, you over-prepare.
Yeah.
And I always think it's better to over-prepare than to under-prepare, don't you think?
I think you could demonstrate for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, you guys could, because the amount... It's always running out of time, not ideas, isn't it, with kits like this? And what was your inspiration, then, for these plates that you've designed, by the way?
I've always liked 3D bows.
Yeah.
And, you know, there aren't any plates for 3D bows, and I thought, oh, it's such a lovely thing. You use bows all year round, you know?
Well, you can, of course you can.
Yeah.
But I love the ones on the bags, you know. Very, very pretty. Beautiful.
So that one then goes on top of that one, if you're going to do a double bow, okay? And my glue's not going to stick now, but never mind. And then what you do is, you either take the bigger one, I think I might take the smaller one.
Right.
Okay? And this is where you wrap it around. There we are. It's a bit of a fiddle, isn't it? Wrap it around. You see now I've picot cut the edge of this bow, so it's a little bit tight. There we are. Stick it on the back, and then just stick it onto your tail.
Very nice.
Okay, to the middle, and that's it.
Very, very pretty.
There we are, and that's what you get.
But that's so elegant.
There we are.
Drenched in elegance, it's lovely.
Okay.
And it's easy to do. It's really
easy to do.
And don't forget, it's not just the bows. We've got more designs on these plates, so don't forget, have a look on the website. We've got dots inside there. We've got those beautiful pretty borders there too. We've got lots of bits and pieces there, and we'll try and show you later on. So there you go. It's the A4 square plate trio. It's 501 at 224, saving £5, £39.96. You can see the designs on the website. This is definitely one of them. So lots of ideas. You can see that they're absolutely packed. So again, saving £5. Linda, thank you very much. It's been lovely. Thanks, of course, to you. I hope we'll see you later on. So we've got the Jane Davenport One Day Special with Ali only, and then it's Fabric Affair. Looking forward to working with Margaret, who's setting up the studio. It's looking beautiful what she's brought in for us today. And we've got Crayleys with Yanis, but I'll see you now. It's time with Margaret.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitchy Fingers. I've been sewing most of my life. I absolutely love sewing. I've been with the Hochanda now from the very beginning, really. That's when I started to go there. The Hochanda family are lovely people to work with, and I'm really enjoying my time with them. Designing is a big part of the journey for me as well. I love going out and finding the fabrics to use in the projects and bringing them to you. I love the designing process from start to finish, and then the finished project is just the icing on the cake. So make sure you don't miss out. Come and sew with me on Hochanda.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, all from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are very excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Hi, I'm Rob from Add Some Sparkle. My wife Jackie and I have been running Ads from Sparkle since 2010 as a small family business. We're both very passionate about papercraft in general, and Jackie's particularly passionate with paper embroidery, which is one of the main things we focus on now. So make sure you don't miss our Ads from Sparkle shows on Hochanda.
Sorry, a bit distracted.
I've been playing. You know when you start playing but you don't finish playing?
Oh, all the time.
It's funny, there is a quote, isn't it? Is it, no, I've forgotten it. I'm so rubbish with quotes. Might be Van Gogh. Art isn't finished, it's just, we just get bored.
Oh, okay.
It's something like that. It's obviously said a lot better than that.
I only remember winding your hair.
That's amazing.
That was another show, a long time ago, but anyway, there we go.
Don't remember that one either.
Yeah,
Was that mine?
Yeah.
Oh, winding your hair.
Yeah,
that does sound familiar.
Anyway, we digress.
Anyway.
One day special, that's the reason why we are here. 9 o'clock in the morning, it's an hour dedicated to our one day special that was launched last night. Just to let you know, over 40% of the stock has gone, and we're seeing something a little bit different during these shows.
I love this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and feature different products and try and put the emphasis on different products within every hour, because obviously this is one day specials when we can play with product.
Yes.
However, I will be using the one day special in everything because it's a really versatile collection. You've got, first of all, the paint pens. Now these are brand new. May 20 what year are we in? Whatever year we're in. This is the year that they're brought out, 2019. So when I was looking for the instructional DVDs that Jane does, there wasn't any because of that new. That's new. But they are a paint pen. So what you're getting the broad nib, you're getting the fine nib. So in each one you're getting the variation. You can see that it's a bullet tip nib.
Nice.
So it still gives you quite a big coverage. But with that, because it doesn't split, it's going to give you a solid line. You've got a gorgeous colour palette.
Nice.
Absolutely stunning. And you have got, they're filled with acrylic. So in there it's an acrylic paint. So it allows you to do techniques. It allows you to get work over other acrylics, dried paint. But it allows you to work over the top of other acrylic, and it gives you a pop. It gives you emphasis.
I love the packaging.
I love the packaging. Jane's packaging on everything is fabulous.
Brilliant.
You know, because she puts inspiration. She puts a little swatch in there as well for you to colour in. I do recommend doing that.
Yes.
Sorry, going croaky already, because obviously you can see your colours straight away. They are gorgeous. So they're your paint pens.
Yeah, okay, so that's the first part.
In the collection as well, you've also got the white and the black. You're getting those in the broad nib and in the fine nib.
Okay.
They are essential.
Right.
Especially the white. I mean, the white, it allows you to work, when you're creating your faces, it allows you to work over really heavy pieces of backgrounds, but you can still bring that pop to the eye. So you can see that one. That was a heavy background, a gel plate background, you know, and you can see underneath. I like this with Jane's stuff. You know, you don't worry about what's going underneath that face. You put that pop of white in, bang, you've got it.
And we're seeing that more and more so from the different guests that come to us as well. One thing I'm going to mention before we talk about the rest of the paints, on your screen you've probably noticed a delayed dispatch. That's because, as Leonie said, these are that new that you're going to be some of the first people to get your hands on these. So we're talking about 6 days dispatch from today.
Absolutely, because we're coming from the America. No, I won't say anything. And then you've also got the beautiful paints. Now these are rich, they're thick, they're gorgeous paints. And I love the colours. Obviously I love the bottles. I mean, how good is that? So that's obviously a fabulous hair colour. It might be the cheeks on there. Of course you spin it round and it's going to tell you the actual colour, but we love this side. That beautiful purple. Again, you might be using them for backgrounds. I love how she uses them in the eyes, you know, building up the eyes, because that's something when you do start learning what Jane, how she builds up her characters and her faces. That is something she does a lot, you know. She's not scared of putting different colours in the face. I love this one. This is a beautiful lightener. So it really, and it is a lightener. That is amazing. And then that lovely sort of aqua blue. That is just gorgeous,
Absolutely
really dreamy. So these are your mad hairs, like that one. You know, so if you're going for fabulous bright hair, it's going to give you good coverage.
That, I do.
Again, with your pink, that's my pink hair. I haven't finished any of these, of course, but that's your pink hair. So all of them, where I've got a bit of mad hair, purple hair. I like her because she's a zombie girl. Look at her dodgy eyes. Have you seen that advert for chewing gum? Where I don't think I should kiss you because you're a zombie. Yeah, but I'm cute, right? There you go. That's the one. That's the one.
Amazing. I mean, some amazing results with each and every one of those colours. And it's all part of your one-day special. So the details on the screen there, you've got that £10 saving. 2 flexi-buy payments there of £31.48 will mean that you can get these on their way to you for that first payment along with your post and packing. Now, you may well have noticed details popping up at the bottom of the screen. Some of the elements are available individually or in pairings. The pens, sadly, you can't get hold of them on their own. The only way you can get hold of them with the one-day special, and they are the main core of these, so it's definitely worth going for your one-day special. If you want the details, then 362. Not doing very well with my numbers this morning.
Okay, I never do. I probably sell them dishwashers.
I sometimes wonder. Yeah, well, I wonder that if I give you the wrong number, what actually arrives?
I know. It'd be really interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What did you order today? Was it a good shirt or bad? Really bad.
Now, with that wonderful the zombie girl that we saw a few moments ago, there were certain elements on there that were created using these.
Absolutely, there was. Yeah, I can't remember. First of all, we got to talk about the license to quill. Let me get mine.
Now, this is so stylish.
Oh, yes. It's funny, actually, because last night, these pens were what really got our child. I think that's why it took us 25 minutes to get down county, because we got a bit lost in pen. This is fabulous. It's fabulous because it's your quill pen. So it's the feather, old-fashioned quill. It's obviously Jane Davenport, which is why it looks like it's got fabulous scales, you know, for the mermaids. But then it's a beautiful, fine pen. This is a permanent pen. This is a waterproof pen.
Okay.
This will go over your acrylics. It'll go over. It's a mixed media pen.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks posh, but it's a mixed media pen. You're not using this for everyday work. You're not using this, you know, to stick in your handbag and just write your notes with.
Yeah.
These are special. Your ultimate pens are special. I like them because they add the drama. So if let me pick up.
And especially something like that, if you've got a crowded craft desk, you're going to see that straight away, aren't you? That's the other thing as well.
Absolutely. I went over there and I found it straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, it adds the black over the acrylic. That is this pen.
Wow.
It is so
That's
dark.
solid.
Yeah. I mean, the eyes, to make those eyelashes pop. That pen, this and the ultimates work in the same way.
And it's nice because you've got confidence in that black there. You know that you can just do one little flick and it's going to work. It's not like you'll do a flick and you think, oh, I hope it works. And then you have to go over the top. You never quite get it lined up right, do you?
Yeah. Oh, I used to know a lady like that with your eyebrows. It is absolutely fabulous. That's your pen.
Okay.
That's beautiful, but these, oh my word, I love these. These are so ridiculously cool. I might try the second demo in this hour to touch on these because they're worth it. Now, these are your beautiful transfers. So, again, you could go over a fabulous background and put these on. You might be adding your extra detail to these. Because they're a black outline, they stand out.
Yeah.
You might be building a whole character just around that mask.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the beautiful thing about them. You know, you can layer the eyes, the eyelashes. Where did I put my lady with the eyelashes?
Oh, no, it wasn't
this
that one. Oh, there you go, that one.
Yay. So, lady with eyelashes. And I love it because you start...
amazing.
Look at her eyelashes. I know, right?
Brilliant.
How cool are they?
And that was 6 o'clock last night. You showed us how you added to that. I think you added... Did you add the white as well as the black and the eyelash? I can't remember now. You built up some of the detail.
But I know, I'm still not sure. Do you know, they do look different on camera to real life, don't they? But anyway... Definitely get hold of these because they are really easy, but they make a dramatic difference to your work.
They certainly do. Freedom members, you've got a discounted price on these, so it's definitely worth going for these at $17.99. $19.99, not a bad deal, is it? Not when you're getting all of that in there. 724304 if you fancy those. But then we've got pairings of pens. So we've got the ultimate pens. Oh, we've got a new addition to this one. We didn't have the red ones last night.
No, we didn't.
Okay,
we found them.
we're starting off with the silver and the gold. Now, with these, what type of effect effect are we going to get with these?
Okay, so your silver and your gold, and I will be quick because I know that if you've watched all the shows, you'll have seen all of this. The silver and the gold, these will give you a sparkle. These are stunning. They're absolutely stunning. It's the nib. With these two, this is actually a proper brush nib. Look at the actual fine point on that nib. When you do that, can you see it's a brush nib?
Yes.
I mean, they are gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. Again, they allow that touch of class. They are packaged beautifully. You know, that is a thing of gorgeousness. So that's your gold and your silver. I'll whip through the colours.
Yeah, no problem.
You've then got, now all of these ones, again, they're your ultimate pens.
Yes.
So with your ultimate, they're going to go on wonderfully smooth.
Okay.
So if I show you that, that's your brown. So they'll go on rich.
Yeah.
But as you lessen the pressure, can you see the colour change? So if I do this, just quickly, you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm not good
calligraphy
standing up,
effect.
but look.
That's
And can you see how the colour it lightens?
Yeah.
They all go, they're all permanent pens, they're all water proof, so you can put them down and then you can work over the top with your acrylics, with your watercolours, and they're not going to budge. The beautiful, beautiful pens, highly recommend them. I have killed a lot of drawing pens. These can handle it.
Absolutely beautiful. Each one of those pairings, $14.99. You'll have noticed the details changing on your screen. So the ones on the screen at the moment, at the top you have got your black and that brown that we've been looking at. You've also got your blue and that gorgeous jade green, and then you've got your red. And I don't know what the red is. Is it with the grey?
It's a black, but that's a matte black.
Oh, rather than the gloss.
So you've got a gloss black and a matte black.
Okay.
And they're both, I don't know, there's my red. Look at that red.
Look at that.
Look at that red.
Oh, that's a lipstick.
Oh, isn't it? Fabulous. Fabulous. Love it.
Lovely.
Absolutely love them.
Thriller jacket, what a name for that red. Absolutely amazing. $14.99, as I say, all those pairings are on the website. Check them out. We'll refer back to them as the hour progresses. But what about storage? Well, this is incredible because you have got these fabulous bags, 3 with that iconic image on there, but then you've got a clear bag, which is brilliant for your larger pieces.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, they look good, obviously, beautifully designed, practical, because you're going to fit your pens, you know, you're going to fit your watercolour palettes in there. In this one, you're going to fit your art journals.
Yeah, that's
so
a good point.
Really, really practical. I am definitely borrowing for life the second sample of these because I think I should.
Have we found it now? Because Callum did
I
have
know
it.
he's watching. I'm having it, Aaron. I'll be fighting you for this because it makes sense that I put all my products in.
Well, all that you're going to feature it on it in the green room.
Absolutely.
And everything. Yeah,
it makes sense.
All
But
that
it looks
marketing.
beautiful. It's practical, but it looks beautiful.
Certainly does. 605274 if you're wanting that, $24.99. Then, of course, the maintenance of your brushes and elements like that you've got to consider. And this is a lovely set that we've got.
It is.
And you, in your own admission last night, you were saying about you'd used makeup sponges in the past.
That were rubbish.
Yeah, and these have
are
changed the way that you work.
I love them because the points on these, it allows you to get in there. I mean, they are cracking. If you use an acrylic paint, wash the sponge, which I forgot last night. You have to look after them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are going to ruin them. You know, that's the fact of it. But really nice. Different depths as well. That's a really dense one.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. You've then got your brush cleaner and your little palette so you can scrub your brush on.
It's double-sided as well, isn't it, I think?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm still going to use that for my gel plate for a print.
Oh, yes.
No, it'd look gorgeous, won't it? With this, if you've got your brush, if it's all clogged up, I haven't found mine yet. I've got a few brushes that I need to treat.
Yeah.
You leave it 15 minutes and then wash it back out again when you've put this on. And that's going to soften your brush.
Lovely. There you go. If you fancy that, though, at $17.99, and when you've invested in those items, definitely worth taking advantage of. So that's the top set that you can see there. Have a little look at those colours below, because this is your fabulous set where you've got, it's almost like your foundation of your face.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, so
You're
clever.
building up your contours.
Yeah.
It's such a good idea. So that's your foundation base. You add these two to lighten it or darken it. So you get your very own specific colour palette. It is beautiful because, there you go, you can see on the side of the bottle all the ranges of colours that you're aiming for.
Yeah.
You know, so you can do all sorts with it. And obviously with something like this, when you put this on neat, it really lightens it. When you put this on dark, neat again, it'll create your beautiful shadows. So really, really handy to use. Gorgeous, thick acrylic paints.
Lovely. $16.99 for those. 603507. There's more to come because last night we didn't touch on these stamps.
We didn't.
Tell me about these.
I started using these last night. They're just fab. I mean, she's beautiful. You know, her flowing hair, you can extend it. Really, really pretty. As usual, it's all about the faces. Exquisite. You've then got, further down, you've got the flowers. Now, these are fab. I'm hopefully use these as well in today's show. They're brilliant because what you've got in there, you've got the little flowers. I love the roses. You know, those scribble roses? They always look really, really effective. So, yeah, absolutely beautiful stamps there.
And if you fancy those, to take advantage of them, $14.99. I'm a little bit obsessed with putting inspirational words in here at the moment, using that line and putting with your neatish writing, and of course you've got pens that are going to help you with that as well. So,
definitely, definitely you can do things like that. See, I've started building up on her. I'm going to carry on with this one today.
Lovely, there you go. 260039 if you want to know. Very quickly, the last couple of items. Washi sheets. Now, are these, as they say, self-adhesive like washi
they're the best thing since sliced bread.
Okay, fair
Literally,
enough.
you need these in your life. You're getting 2 of each design. I'm going to use these in my first demonstration.
Okay.
I adore them. They are adhesive. You will use every single scrap of these. You cut out your elements. You've got so many gorgeous colours. Do not use, well, you can if you want. Don't use them as a full sheet though, because you've got so many elements going on there that you can cut out. You can tear out so you can get that beautiful line. Obviously, because it's washi, you've got that transparency. They're absolutely fab.
Now you're going to get 8 of those, so 2 repeats of each of those 4 designs I've just shared with you. $15.99, 577-871 if you're wanting those. And then just one last thing, we've got a die set here. There are dies on the website as well, but this is the one that you're featuring in this hour.
I wanted to put this one on the show, and I am not bothering bringing finished samples yet because time, to be fair. But look, that's the die it's going to give you. You are unique.
Nice.
I love these because it's that handwritten look to it. I just think it's superb. You've got the scribbly stars. You've got the beautiful hearts as well. Really nice accent dies. And at that price, they are worth putting in your basket.
Certainly are. Now, $11.99 is the price that you'll see for all of those different die sets, but that is the one that we're concentrating at this moment. 688-323. They're all on the website, though. Check them out. They are there, as you can see. So it's nice consistency with those prices. By all means, take a note of those item numbers. We can't always guarantee when they're in stock, though. So I would suggest anything you see and you like the look of, get it into your basket, but more importantly, get those baskets checked out. There was so much there. Oh, that bag, 5-star reviews, definitely going in my basket. Do check out. I just love the style of these. They look absolutely amazing. And these are definitely a kind of a little bit of self-indulgence, aren't they, with these?
Yeah. And I think that's it in the packaging, the way everything's been done, it feels indulgent, doesn't it? Oh, they're lovely. Okay, let's go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start building up on this. I've got one page, but I'm going to actually double page it.
Okay.
Because it's all about playing, it's all about expanding what you've already got.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the stamps first of all. So I've got the gorgeous little flower stamps.
Lovely.
So that's going to be my first thing. I am using the squid ink. I know we haven't got this on the show, but I know people who've already invested in Jane's products will have the squid ink. And all I'm going to start doing, that's not a very clear print now, is it, Leonie? But I won't worry about that too much. I've picked an ink pad. I'm going to blame my stamp pad, my this. Let me just get. Sorry, I'm just getting a smaller block because I'm trying.
And also, you're doing it into a book, which isn't the easiest because, of course, you've got all the different pages underneath, and it's quite close to the spine as well.
It is. So, yeah. I mean, I've got lots of things I can blame it on, so that's quite handy. There we go. So start building up these layers. So first generation, second generation, because that'll start building up my beautiful layers. Do some down here as well. Now, as ever, I'm not thinking about this, just going for it, just seeing what happens. You know, I quite like that. I think it is interesting, actually, you know, because I think working with Jane's products, but also seeing Jane's work has definitely had an effect on my work. It's definitely allowed me to be more free with my work, and I love that. I think that's why so many people do online workshops, because you can get so much out of that. You know, at first we all take the inspiration, we copy the designs, we use people to get our ideas from, but then we make it our own, don't we? And I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's that inspiration is just key.
But sometimes when you see the original artist and the reasoning behind and the thought behind their designs, like you say, it gives you that foundation to build on it and to give it your own twist. We've had a picture in. We've had a picture in from
lovely.
Kim. Kim has been working with these stamps.
Good morning,
Have
Kim.
a look at this.
That's
cool. I
cool.
love that.
That's beautiful, Kim.
They're like almost like little Zen doodling dreadlocks, almost the way that you kind of fills them in double line. Those really effective.
And that is beautiful, Kim, because what she's shown as well is that, you know, like when you spend time on faces, don't worry about it. Because Kim's used an incredible background that she's done, literally just over stamps. And it looks amazing.
And I think it's key that you said earlier on, none of these pieces and none of the pieces in your journals are ever completely finished, because it might be years down the line when you invest in another stamp pad, or maybe you've gone for those transfers and you just think, oh, that little space there's been bugging me. I've been wanting to put something in there but not managed to find the right thing.
Exactly.
And now you have.
Exactly. And that's it. You can walk away from something, then come back to it, like you say, years later. Okay, so I'm taking that little flower. I like these little flowers in there. It's a really nice stamp, is that one. It's fabulous. So taking that one, and again, just adding extra detail to both my pages. So although they're very different, they're crossing over. They're becoming kind of one page. This is the one I started last night. I fell out with her last night. When I were colouring her in, and I'm still not quite sure. You fall out with your pieces.
Yes.
I'm quite sure everyone's the same. But then as you get, you know, as you build it up, it's like, oh yeah, no, I like her again now. And I feel sorry for her for falling out with her. Sorry. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that coloration. But now let's add a little bit of paint. So, of course, you've got loads of products to add paint. These are really rich, thick paints, but they're an acrylic, so you can wash them down. They can be a background, you know, you can do anything with them. So if we take, first of all, I'm going to go with that really nice light one. I do like this. I'll tell you why I'm using this first, because I haven't used it yet, so I don't know what it looks like.
So you can see how much you've used there. So
a tiny dollop. I am
piece worth.
Tight.
Still can't see it.
I'm tight with my paint, so I'm not going to use too much paint. You know, there's no chance. Now, I am using my paint brushes. I love these paint brushes.
These are brilliant. Have you seen
They're quite fabulous, aren't they?
Oh, this kept me amused for hours last night. These have got a magnetic head with regards to these, or tail. I don't know which way you could talk about it. Of course, it's got that fabulous mermaid scale feature that you see, iconic with regards to Jane Davenport. But this is your holder now. This comes with your personality set, and the fabulous thing is that these are magnetic. So when they are drying, you can see they are in the perfect position now for you to actually let those dry. And of course, if it needs to be, those little droplets can catch at the bottom there. If you do want to pop them on the top as well, they are magnetic that way round as well. So you can see there. I would never manage to balance that normally like that. And they're
makes you look good, doesn't it? It's like, look at my skills.
Fabulous brushes.
Aren't they beautiful? They're beautiful. And, of course, something like that. It is funny, because all girls in our head are like, I want my makeup brushes for...
Yeah, I'm going to put little magnets on everything.
Yeah. They're fabulous, aren't they? They're fabulous. Thing is, we definitely need more paintbrushes.
Yeah.
That is a serious request to Spellbinders. We need more of those, because it's like, they are just the best thing. So now, adding more paint. So I'm not being really perfect with this. I'm not overthinking anything, because I want to get some colour down. So let's not overthink it. Just go in it's kind of a central panel, but you can always add colour afterwards, you know.
So with the acrylic paints, when they're wet, when they're open, then you can move them around, but as soon as they dry, that's it, they're set.
Yeah, absolutely, which is why you can paint over the top of them and, you know, do so many gorgeous techniques with them. Whereas, with your watercolours, you know, you're still moving them, aren't you? You're still shifting them, you're creating, you create, what's it called where you go over the top and you can kind of ruin them? Can't remember. I should remember that because we've just done our workshop with Matthew Palmer and he tells us not to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it is. That's half a story, isn't it? Half a story per usual. Okay, so let's just dry this. Because it's an acrylic, it does dry quick.
Yeah.
But before I start layering, I want it to be dry properly because otherwise I'm risking ruining pens. I'm risking my sheets not sticking to it properly.
Yeah.
So just give that a little bit of a blast.
Wonderful.
And that's made that one on the other side.
Is that using the pens from the one day special?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it isn't finished. It was just me doodling and playing. But I'm loving it, and I'm adding the black from the one day special.
That's good, isn't it?
Because I think that'll make it pop. Okay, that's nice and dry. Wash your
But that black
sheets.
hasn't come through. I mean, that's a very solid colour, so
yeah. It's pretty impressive, that, isn't it? This is one of Jane Davenport's. We haven't got these on the show either, but it's one of her art journals that I've done things in the past. Okay, so I love this because you see it from the start. This is why art journals are great. First piece, and now I look at that and go, oh dear.
So how long ago would that piece been, do you know?
It was the first launch that we ever did here.
Oh, right, okay.
So that was my first one in journal when I was playing. And then you can see how it starts, like, developing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, I like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Isn't it funny? And then, oh, yeah, I really like that. So, yeah, it really develops. And then, oh, I love that. So it's interesting, isn't it, how it goes on, how it becomes its own thing.
All sorts, yeah.
Okay, so let's have a little look here. Now, these are amazing.
Oh, these are the washi
got your washi sheets. The washi sheets are so beautiful. So you've got all these elements. Every single one of these elements you can cut out, and that's exactly what I've done here. I've started cutting out my elements. So you've got, I've got my little lady here. I've got scraps. All these scraps you're keeping. You're not going to waste any of these because the colour, the texture. So don't waste anything. You can tear it because it's a washi sheet. If I just show you there, look, it's just like your washi tape. So that gives you, again, another texture. So I can tear blocks of these out that I can use on my page, which do look really, really superb. I'm getting carried away now just with tearing washi sheet. So pop them to one side. Now, why I absolutely love these is because of that transparency. You know, it gives you such a nice effect. It's almost ethereal. So if I bring the first one in, okay, so I've cut my little head out and I'm going to start layering. Just roll it and you can see how easy that comes away.
Wow.
And then, now I kind of know where she wants. Be careful. It's a washi sheet. It is going to go bing, but don't panic too much. Now I'm going to start layering. I want her there.
Nice.
Now look, as that goes on, can you see how you can see underneath it?
Yes.
I adore that.
Yeah.
So when
Very
you're layering
effective.
these elements up, they add so much interest to your piece. So popping that one there. This one, I bring this one in. She's definitely going to be on the other page. So she's going to be my main feature on the other page. So with this one, if I peel that off, and if you want, so, and I like how it releases nice and easy. So I know I want her there and there at the bottom. So what I'm going to do, line it up first, fold that back, pop that down, and then we've got an anchor.
There.
Isn't it gorgeous? So just bringing that down like so, and then bringing that dink down like that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
That's
I adore
fabulous.
these. These are one of my favourite products ever.
Just seamless.
When me and Michelle were, deciding what products to put on show, I was like, oh, please can we have the washi sheets, because they're just amazing.
Yeah.
And you see, you can have as many. See, if I wanted to put that there, I could still start building up a hair.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to over worry about that solid line. Because I quite like that one coming through, but I don't know. I'm not going to put it down
You
because
could
I'm
trim out
messing
her
about.
hair and use that as a different effect somewhere else.
You could
and
bring
it's just
these
so
in.
much scope.
You know, the beautiful thing is all the scraps, you could have these as the hair coming up.
Yeah.
So there's lots of things you can do. The words are gorgeous. So let's take the words and add these on as well. There it is. So just calmly on it and take that off. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet, which is a bit daft. I don't know if I want to put it there or if I want to put it on this one. Decisions. I quite like it in the centre of the page. Let's have a look on my overhead.
On the fold.
I'm going to go there, I think. There, just do it, Leonie. Stop messing about. Right, wash it or work. Look at that.
And it kind of moulds, doesn't it? Because you can see there, it's not going to crack or anything like that on that the centre point there.
And then look, start using your little scraps. Your little scraps are beautiful because with these, when you get them to release, with these you're adding little bits of colour. Thank you.
You could almost do like a little mosaic with these as well, couldn't you? Like a rough mosaic.
Exactly. Which is why you don't waste anything. You know, thank you. Which is why you just build. So these, like you would your washi tape, oh, thank you. You just start building colour. Look, lovely blocks of colour.
Yeah.
And I adore that. I adore just working with parts of it. I think this is why you use all your scraps. I think they look so effective. So if I take a big strip...
So that's nice because you've got the purple and the teal running right the way through there, tying everything together.
Doesn't that just look fab? And I'm going to tear it after I've taken the backing off. Yeah. There we go. Pop that one there. Pop that one there. Now, again, I might not get to finish this because it's work in progress, but I adore that. Something that I wanted to bring in, though, and then I will move on to another one because I know we're halfway through and I don't want to just waste, not waste time, but just play with one.
Yeah. So can you use the white and the black on top of those as well?
Yeah, so if you wanted to, because these are an acrylic pen,
yeah.
So if you wanted to, you can still come in and start... Oh, now that's Leonie being naughty. Dirty pen, you shouldn't do that. That's very naughty indeed. If you've got your if you've gone over the top of your of something with your pens and it's marked the nib, clean them off.
Okay.
Before you put them to bed, clean off your pen.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, you can see that colour lifting out now.
Through now, so that's okay. There you go. See, so you can still go over the top. So it allows you to really build on that.
So much more control than with a brush.
Yeah, and see, if I wanted to now, if I brought in one of my other colours, so really allow that white to dry, but see, you can literally sketch over the top. How cool does that look?
Yeah.
And it allows you to make this your own again.
Yeah.
With your washer, you can still work over the top of your washer. So if you want to add extra touches to that, you can. If you wanted to make the lips a little bit darker, you can. If you wanted to, obviously add a little bit of gorgeousness, like that beautiful sparkle.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Is that the gold one?
Yeah,
wow,
how good does that look? So you can add a little bit of sparkle in there, which does look just beautiful. Because remember these pens, these are your ultimate pens. Your ultimate pens, you can use them with also. I adore that image.
Fabulous, yeah.
Isn't that stunning? With your pens as well, don't just use these for, you know, your sort of main images, if you will, for colouring in. These are your backgrounds. These are things like your added finishing touches. So add these to your page. For some reason, I'm liking doing sort of falling leaves.
No,
add these to your page to start filling up your space, to start doing your own doodles. And that's essentially what I'm doing here. They're wonderful for doodles. So I think something like this, because the pop of that colour looks so good. You know, they just allow you to add your own touch to the page.
Amazing.
So allowing that to come off. Right, shall I leave this because otherwise...
you could be continuing this for the rest of the day,
I would. I'd continue that. See, obviously it still needs... Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to have my dye. I'll use my dyes in the next one.
Okay.
But obviously it still needs work. But
you're building on it.
How much is that added to it? How fabulous is that image?
I love it. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Thanks, Leonie. Everything's on the website. So, excuse me, not only your one-day special, but of course all those additional items, those fabulous pairings of pens are on there. If you want some of those elements from the one-day special, they are available on their own, but the pens aren't, sadly, so you can't get hold of the pens. But if you did want just the paints, then you can do. If you did just want the black and the white pens, they are there. But the biggest value and the most effective ways to get that whole bundle, because you've got so many elements in there that are going to work together, and that is the key thing. That's why this one-day special has been put together. So, well, Kicking things off with those pens, I mean, you can't fail to see the fabulous colours that you've got with these. And as Leonie's shown us, complete control with regards to those paints. Acrylic paints within the barrel there, but control because of the different types of nibs. Now, we're not talking about brush nibs with these, we're talking about a bullet tip, but 2 different styles. So you've got your fine and then you've got your bold. So whether it's a colour fill that you're looking for or whether you're just adding those little accents and dots, you have got complete control over those colours. Your Mad Hatter, your Pool of Tears, your Alice Blue, your Cheshire Cat and your Queen of Hearts. But it doesn't stop there because you have got your 4 black and white pens, 2 of each with the fine and 2 of each with the bold. Look at the intensity of that black. As Leonie showed us, it's going to sit right on top of things. You're going to be able to see that even if you're sitting it on top of an acrylic base, you can still get that density of black there. It's not going to be that you've got go over it 2 or 3 times to build up the intensity. Bang, 1 hit and it is there. You're going to get those in there as well. And then you're going to get the huge bottles of acrylic paint. And you can see from the actual images here, I mean, this is incredible. The way that Jane uses these is phenomenal. Do check out her blogs, do check out her website and her tutorials. Definitely worth considering taking out one of those online courses or classes. But you can see the results that you're getting. Now, you are getting all 4 of these. So the set that we're looking at the moment with that Ancient Pages in there and that minty green. The Ancient Pages is a perfect one to work alongside the other set that we were looking at, the one that I'm calling the foundation paints, you know, with the lighter and the darker tones, because that will add like that kind of highlighting effect. If you're familiar with different makeup terms, you'll see that on the internet. Check them out. Check out those YouTube tutorials of how to put makeup on and use those skills on your paints and on your pages. Very effective. And of course, the density of those colours will sit very solidly on black as well. So if you want to 200362. Very conscious of the time, so I'm going to head back to Leonie in a minute, but approaching half the stock has gone of the 1-day special. 2 flexi buys, £31 and 48p. Now the foundation set that I was talking about, that's not actually called the foundation set, is this one. And you can see you've got your base there, your face base, and then you've got your depth of tone, and you've also got your lighter tones there. You can mix a perfect blend for whatever skin tone you are wanting to achieve. £16 and 99 for all of those. Absolutely amazing. 603507. Now, how about blending? Well, we can help you with that as well. And these are fabulous because not only have you got your 4 blending sponges there with a variety of different kind of tips. There's a chisel tip there as well. Different densities of foam as well, which I never really thought about until Leonie mentioned it, but that's going to give you different effects. And of course, you've got your kind of maintenance with regards to your brush cleaner, and of course, you're scrubbing your heart there, which will allow you to clean those as well. £17.99, 820917. Pop those into your basket. You can spread the cost over £2 if you're going for the 1-day special, and you could do that with this set as well. I'm certainly going to treat myself to this because I can't get hold of the second sample because somebody's got to it first. 605274 if you're wanting yours, £24 and 99 pence, and there were 5-star reviews on that. Check them out on the website.
Right.
I'll have to learn to run quicker.
So I'm having that. I'm just going to have that. Okay. Right. This is something that's called. So you saw that beautiful finished sample that had been that we got a photograph of.
Yes.
Now, obviously, you can stamp over any of your beautiful backgrounds, but we've also got the transfers. Now, as a lot of people know, I'm into my backgrounds. I'm also into cleaning brayers. Yes. I'm also into cleaning my stamps. That page there is a cleaning page.
Yes, wow.
So, and the thing is with your cleaning page, it's all over at shop.
Yeah.
You know, there's no
no rhyme or reason behind it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect base, and I love using my cleaning pages because obviously it's like, what are you going to do with those, Leona?
And you're halfway there to your project, aren't you?
Yeah. And I was looking through. I didn't know whether to use that one or where's my other cleaning page? That one, because I like the texture.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I might use that later. That's actually something I fell out with, so I gessoed over the top of it.
Okay.
But that's got good texture, so I might use.
Be nice with the dyes.
I might use that one actually. In fact, decisions. Let's use this one because texture. How much time have I got? Oh, that's okay. That's great. Right, stickers. Okay, transfers. So cut them out first. These are really nice heavyweights. They feel good, but cut them out. Don't try and just rub one element out on these ones. Take the top off as such, and then let's have her about there. Oh, now with this, I can be really selective where I'm positioning her.
Okay.
I've done this before where I've put a stamped image and given them like you know, what's it called when they get 5 days?
Is it 5 o'clock shadow
yeah,
or something like that?
And you know, so I mean, if I put her there, actually, yeah. See, if I put her there, it's like, what's that blotch under her skin?
She does look like she's doing an impression of a lead singer of a rock band.
Yeah.
Doesn't she? Yeah.
So you have to be careful where you put them, you know, because obviously it's all dependent what's going on under there. So that's the gorgeous thing with this, though. I can be really specific where I'm actually positioning her. I kind of like that because that gives me a lot of space for hair.
Yeah.
Because I want good hair on this one. So I'm going to go for it. Now, I'm going to be dead honest with you. I haven't tried these over texture.
Well, this is something that I was intrigued about because that's what I was going to ask you about because the
Yeah, I
texture
don't
being
know.
on there.
I don't know, but you know
what? If it gives you kind of a scratchy finish, that's not a bad thing always, is it?
It isn't, because we've got the ultimate pens.
Yes.
I know with those ultimate pens, it's going to go over this.
Yeah.
So even if I don't get a perfect finish over that texture, not worried.
Now we can kind of see a cloudiness appearing as you're rubbing this with the stick. Is that because it's transferring from the sheet onto your project?
And that is giving me a happy inside smile.
Oh,
because I know it's working. And it isn't. See, sometimes when you do this, when you're live, and you're doing this and you're talking, you're thinking it's not working. And what you get inside is a little panic.
Please work. Please work.
It is funny, isn't it? Because we might look as though we're not worried about anything, but actually inside we're going, oh, you're having a laugh.
But this is like crafting at home because you just don't know. We just happen to be doing it in front of cameras.
Exactly.
Which is a bit like doing it without a safety net sometimes.
Exactly. And you know what? If I'd have been, a stump person, I think we'll be okay. Because, and that's actually good to explain. I'm pulling it this way.
Yeah.
So as I release that transfer, I know, because I'm going that way, if it hasn't stuck, when I pick it up, it's going to start sticking. If it doesn't, I can literally, like that bit of her there, that bit there, you can go back.
Yeah.
So where I know, and that one just needs sticking down a bit, where I know that hasn't, I can literally just go back like that.
Right.
And just take that bit. It might not. But I'm not going to fuss over something like that. But boom.
That looks good.
Good, innit? What a beautiful image. Phew, and breathe.
That looks fabulous.
Isn't that stunning?
That looks amazing.
This is so textured. Can you see how textured that is? I mean, that's got some serious stuff going on, and it has stuck beautifully. So I've got my image down, really like it. Let's start adding a bit of colour. So we're going to go for hair. Absolutely adore this.
I was supposed to tell you that we were approaching 50%. Over half the stock is gone now. Sorry, I got a bit caught up watching the demo. This is what you're going to get. You are going to get those masquerade journal tattoos. You've actually got a combination of sheets, which I will show you when we come back, because of course you can only see one there on the screen. And you're also going to get your licence to quill. So you're not only going to get those fabulous masquerade masks, you will also get the gorgeous florals in there, the tiaras, little crowns, the quills following on with those, of course the ones that Leonie's working with here as well, and of course those fabulous eyes and eyelashes. Well over half the stock has gone. Freedom members, you've got a discounted price. I just wish that we had these available to you so you could get a couple of sets of those. Maybe that's on our wish list for next time.
Absolutely, because they are just fabulous. Right, hair. Now, look at that colour. This colour works so well with my background as well. How fab is that? That's in the one day special, of course. So popping her hair on. I love this because I'm just getting it down, just getting the colour. It doesn't need to be exact because I know I've got my pens, so I can go straight back over this with my beautiful pens to add detail. This is just a suggestion, but look, I am working over that transfer, which is lovely because it's an acrylic, so it's going to work. And we're using that lovely brush. This is one of my favourite brushes. I use this all the time because it's a really good hard brush, so it allows you to have quite a lot of control there. Happy with that. Let's have a look at her face, see if I want to add any colour into her face. I might add a little bit of colour into her cheeks. And actually, let's do that with your paint pen. You've got your paint pen. Now, I could go in direct. You know, if you go in direct, that's the kind of colour you're going to get. So you could do that. Even going in direct, if I then take maybe my water brush, make sure it hasn't got colour on it, look, you can still blend out that line.
That's
now, it's working on here beautifully because this has been gesso to an inch of its life.
I'm glad you've done that because it did look a little bit like a bolt in a neck for a few moments.
Frankenstein, is that you?
That's nice, I like that.
See, so it does blend out beautifully. So you can do that. Or, of course, if that's a bit scary, you can go onto your craft mat and you can pick it up with your water brush and then go in. So if you're worried about going direct, then that's the way to do it. And this is moving so well because I am working on gesso. It'll still work, but if you're working straight on paper, it might grab it a lot quicker, so you might not get that playtime with it. But I do like that. I like adding that spot of colour. I think that looks quite fabulous, doesn't it? And again, really, really vibrant. In your one-day special, you've got the white. Look, the white is your best friend. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why you want that white.
Yeah, just by doing that, the nose has come forward, the eyelashes you notice.
Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. And that's it. That white is just so cool. A few strokes,
magical.
And it just goes pow. Isn't it fab, that?
Lovely.
Okay.
That's in the one-day special as well.
Let's get a little bit of blue. So, a little bit of blue. And I'm just doing tiny little dots there. Okay. So I'm not going heavy, tiny little dots. That's that beautiful paint pen. Remember the paint pens? That's your one-day special. The black one-day special, just a little bit in her eyes, just like that. Emphasise.
Wow.
Now then, bear with, because we've got these beauties.
Okay.
So, let's go license to quill, shall we? Where do I put my beautiful pen? There. How could I possibly lose it? So with this now, so you've got acrylic here. Okay, with that, because it's taken her eyelash. But now look, boom, licensed quill over the top. You're getting that again, emphasis straight away. You've got the emphasis. I'm moving this round so I can get the angle right.
And you've not needed to be an artist to do that. You're just using what you've got there to help you.
Exactly. This is the lovely thing, and you're adding your own touches. Yeah. But you're only working on what you've got, what you've been given.
Oh,
and that's the lovely thing about it.
60% of the stock has gone now.
Doesn't that
very
look
busy
amazing?
For these. Very. That looks.
How easy
wow.
is this? This is so doable. It's so achievable, and I like it because it gives you confidence.
Yeah.
The license to the ultimate pens.
Now this one is the Thriller jacket, the red. I mean, that's a name that's going to stick in your mind, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness.
Look at
Comes
that.
with your matte black, because you've got your matte black lace. You've also, in the other set where you've got that suede, you've got a glossy black. So if you want to go for both of them, then you can. Each of those sets being $14.99. Wow.
Pop.
Yeah.
Isn't that just amazing? That red is just amazing. These dry, so you probably won't have, I won't put another bolt in her head, but with these ones, look, you won't get much time to spread these out because they're dry. Oh, actually, look, on gesso, that's worked quite quick.
Yeah.
On paper, it doesn't work quick, but on gesso, that isn't too bad. See, I was saying you won't get much time, but actually, that's pretty good. But these will dry permanent, which means you can work over the top. But I love the fact I can work over my acrylic. For instance, now, when I take my ultimate, let me make sure that is dry. See, watch, I'm going to do this way so I know I can bring it down, so I can look at that black over there. How good is that?
And it's nice because those other elements are almost caught up inside the hair, if that makes sense. So you're building up the depth of it all.
And now you are suggesting exactly what's happening with the hair.
Yeah.
Fab, innit? I love these pens. And I'm working over acrylic. I'm working over texture.
I mean, if you've worked in the past, sometimes you get that kind of pooling, don't you, where it sits on the surface and it never dries.
Absolutely. That is just pow. Let's go for that colour, because that colour's going to really work in this.
And that works so well, doesn't it, along with the hair?
Yeah.
That paint within your one-day special.
I love these pens. So these are those incredible ultimate pens.
Now this is the one that comes with that dark blue. So you've got your Daisy Dukes being your dark blue, and your Aquadisiac, which is a fabulous name for a paint.
I mean, Aquadisiac. Oh, I love her. And then coming on with a little bit of white in there as well, just to add gorgeous highlights. It's funny actually, I normally do drop shadows around it, but sometimes just bringing in a little bit of white round it. Looks quite cool, doesn't it?
And it's funny because at one stage you fell out with this page.
Yes.
But it hadn't completed its journey.
It hadn't. It had another story to tell.
Yeah.
Which is quite fabulous. And now I'm loving this page. I'm into dots at the moment because I'm going to Glastonbury, so everybody has to look like they're going to a festival and they've got glitter on. Talking of glitter, it'd be rude not to add a little bit of sparkle. So we'll add a little bit of sparkle over her eyes. Like so. I like this because it's subtle. You know, it's not too intense, it's not too heavy, but it just adds that lovely extra detail. You get carried away though, obviously. Again, it's part of that wonderful range, so I can go over there. Now, I must admit, how much time have I got? Have I not got much time left? 9 minutes. So, how many? 7 minutes. That's not too bad. Let's add tiny bits of this, okay? So again, my gorgeous washi. So I've learnt it's easier to rip when it's actually... there you go, when I've actually got it off the carrier sheets. Just adding little blocks of washi tape.
Nice.
And this is so nice. I love the washi. And see, I like, with the washi, I like layering it.
Yeah.
This is good as well. You know, if you've got something like, I'll tell you what it's good for. So if you've got something like this, maybe you want to add this to your page, your little heart. This is lovely for just allowing, let's see where to put it, allowing just that to hang. Doesn't that look cute? So it's, again, it's not just about adding colour, about adding texture, about adding the layers, but it is also quite, you know, quite cool to use as an adhesive. Right, okay, I'm getting carried away.
Now the heart die cut that you just used, is that from the You Are Unique set?
Do you know, I don't think it is, which is a bit naughty, isn't it? I don't know where I've gone and pinched that from, but there are hearts, yeah. And I am going to use that You Are Unique to add to this. I'm just messing about with. Right, I'll pop that there because I know I'm running out of time. And right, okay, Leonie, come on. Glue. So Cosmic Shimmer, I think we got Cosmic Shimmer on. Sure, probably. I got sent some anyway. So, use my good old Cosmic. It's probably on the website. So, let's have a see. Before you just go in, Leonie, have a play. Where are you going? There. So I think we're going to bring it down there because I like it. Mind you, shall I go over there? Oh, sorry. This is where I just begin to play again. There. So, it just, you know, it's all about just faffing about, having a little play, deciding on positioning. Pop that there as so.
And again, I'm not suggesting you do this because it's going to make the just go on again. But those pens, because you've got the black pen within your one day special, you could drag out the lines of those words as well with your die cuts.
So it would look superb. Yeah, and I think that's the thing. They just allow you to play, don't they? They really do. Like, if you want to add your swirls, if you want to add your extra colours
with those.
If you want to add, like, I do like adding. Because this is black, you know, little just dots and things. Because the dots look... Oh, I'm into just little dots. I love dots. Dots are a thing. Which look fab. But like you were saying, Haley, if I wanted to, so say on the you could have that coming out. You know, you could have... Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got, mate. See, this is your fault, Haley.
See, that's what I said in the beginning. I'm not suggesting you do, because I'll get the blame.
But look, you're 100% right. Yeah. Because you can get that fabulous
solid
flick
colour
going on. Look at that. And that looks so, it looks like that was part of it, doesn't it? And of course now you can start playing with that, which I obviously won't because, okay, yeah, I'm really happy with that.
And that was a page you didn't like originally?
Didn't like that, falling out with that. Now, how long did that take me?
Not long at all.
And I mean, I probably haven't finished, but it could be almost finished. What I love about this as well, that I can move it. So if I fall out with it, at least I can move it. but that, considering that hasn't taken long at all, that looks like a pretty decent piece, doesn't it?
Fabulous. Really enjoyed that. Thank you.
I enjoyed that too.
website's place to go. All those fabulous elements that Leonie's been working with. Oh, we want them all. And the good news is, at the moment, you can get them all because nothing has sold out that we've been featuring during this hour. That's not to say that will be the case come 1 o'clock. So it's always a good idea to place those orders for those dream items, that wish list, while you have the opportunity, because who knows what's going to happen at 1 o'clock. And especially if you are looking at those transfers, because as I say, they prove to be incredibly popular again during this hour. But the core of it all, the one-day special.
Yeah. Whether you're working on black card, they're going to look amazing. And do you know what? In the next hour, I might just show you how good they are, especially, you know, for your lettering.
Yeah.
They work so well. You might be going over stencils. That was one of my backgrounds, adding layers to it.
Nice.
And I love it because it's adding a real pop of colour. You might just be adding, like this one, you might just be adding a touch of colour to it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to go in intense.
Yeah.
It might just be a touch colour, like with the hair. I think that's the thing. Or obviously, you can go in intense.
Yeah.
You can add serious amounts of colour. The pop of the white is obviously key,
Yeah.
because that draws the eye in. They're really, really beautiful. They're good quality products. I love the colour palette. You know, it's a gorgeous colour palette. I like the fact you've got the thicker nib and the thinner, because of course it allows you to get bigger surface areas when you want to, which is fabulous.
This is it. 50% of the stock has gone of the one-day special. You've got £10 saving, 2 flexi buys, £31 and 48 pence. And as you can see, you've got some fabulously vibrant colours that you'll be able to feature there. Leonie's been using these throughout. The black and the white we saw featuring heavily in the demonstration as well, so definitely consideration, because they are included within your one-day special. But then you've got the big bottles of paints, and these are fabulous because you know that you can lay these down and put those other colours on top.
Absolutely. The thing is with the paints, again, just gorgeous colours. You're going to be building up all of Jane's beautiful paints, all of her acrylics. These are nice because it is a gorgeous colour palette. The mad hair, the background, so you can wash
Could you mix them together to make your own kind of palette with these as well?
Yeah, definitely. And that's nice because that's like a lightener.
Yeah.
So when you add that to other things, obviously it gives you that beautiful brightness. I did use that on the back of whatever page I was using, sorry.
And you did it a little bit on, I can't remember which one it was now, you highlighted the cheeks.
And actually, under that one I put it because it starts adding a really soft, a soft wash almost, which looks fabulous. Obviously with something like that, you are, with the paint, you are adding it so you can be bold or very, very subtle. I mean, that's paint in the background, but it's very subtle. So it allows you to overstamp it. You can do all sorts.
And it's nice, that colour, because that kind of warms up the paper to start with. So if you don't like the whiteness, the starkness, then that is going to tone that down and give it that kind of warm feel about it.
This is nice as well when you're doing your faces, and again you want highlights, and it's a different colour. See, look how different it is.
It's got more of a yellowy tone to it, I think.
Yeah, and that's really nice because when you're building up your skin tones, you might be using that as well for your skin tones. Because it does work. It lays over the other colours. Really beautiful though, to add that burst of colour.
Can't wait to see what you've got for us at 1 o'clock.
I don't know either, but I can't wait.
It's exciting. Well, it worked well for this hour, didn't it?
I love it.
That's having the confidence in the products, though, isn't it? You know that they're going to work whatever you decide to do.
It's good because it means every hour we can focus on something different. We've got so many options. I mean, the transfers are amazing, but we've so many options, and that's the beautiful thing when you've products like this. You've no end of possibilities.
This is it. We'll be checking out those dies, checking out those elements, the stamps as well. The washi sheets. The washi sheets are so much to consider. We'll see you a bit later on at 1. See you later. Oh, I'm looking forward to the next hour. I'll be sitting down with a cuppa and just listening to the dulcet tones of Margaret from Fabric Affair. Then we've got Joe here from Creeley's, so we'll see that show. And then we've got Linda here. What a fabulous day again.
Hi, I'm Jenny Mays from Hobby Art. Hobby Art's a family-run company and we've been designing and manufacturing stamps for over 28 years now. We have an extensive range of clear and rubber stamps and we're proud that they're all manufactured in Britain.